You are watching an adaptation of Vampire the Masquerade's 5th edition, based in Chicago. The game might include topics, actions, and events that some viewers do not agree with. In Vampire Stories, there will be blood, and nothing is sacred. The RPG table and cast of The Last Breath are happy that you're here, and want to ensure you're enjoying the show. If you're affected by a topic, we believe it is important to take a break. The story you see is being created live, and this is your only trigger warning. The sun is setting. Prepare to wake up and play a game about vampires.
Do most of the time is replace one component, and if that doesn't work, replace another and just work through the stack.
Yeah.
I mean, I started with the Kalen and I went straight from the modem to my computer. Now I was pulling like 800 megabits per second for a solid hour. So I was like, oh, it's fine. It's not the modem at all. But,
Well, you know what FINE stands for, right?
Fucked up, insecure, neurotic, and... Insecure, neurotic...
Email.
Exquisite?
Emotional.
Emotional! It's been a minute.
That's okay, we're live. Hi, everyone. Now that we know what FINE is.
I swear to God, that wasn't the intro that we deserved, but that's fine.
But it's
It
the
may
intro.
not be the intro we deserve, but it's the intro that we have.
This is true. I'm redoing things really quickly. Because I've got massive Rono face.
Fine, that's his normal angle.
That's true.
Affleck.
Great. So now that we are starting this game, you might. Jesus
are we doing big face? Hold please.
Oh, Jesus
Okay,
Christ.
yes.
Can
Big
you all
face,
roll
everybody, big
rouse
face.
checks while you're doing
I
big
can't
face?
get that close to my camera.
Rolled it.
Okay.
I can't either. I'm cheating it.
Not hungry. I'm not moving that camera again. Not after earlier.
There are benefits to having it on an arm.
I like keeping mine at arm's length.
Yeah, it's, if I hold my arm straight out, just right
You
by
can
my
kick
palm.
all of our asses.
No. She's not a monster.
Sure.
Junie's gonna kick all of our asses.
Mind you, I already started drinking because fuck it.
Not hungrier.
Oh, I should actually roll.
Yeah.
I am going to the barn. I'm going to the barn.
So who would like to start tonight's session?
I don't know. You should roll a D100 and find out, Jenny. Who else is going to be wraithed?
That's depending.
Avoid that.
That's depending on your actions, but you asked for that one, sir. Anyhow, I'm gonna say the Bruja and the non-Bruja.
Okay, so the Bruja and everyone else.
So the poser and the original, gangster. Got it.
Okay, information broker and the man who just popped out of time. There you go.
Okay, there we go.
And I'll let you two take it off.
Darren wakes up, checks his information networks to see what blew up while he was out of town checking on some things.
You found out that there apparently is changing over in Juliet, and as well as a little bit more information that Gwen's been very active.
I mean, not surprising. The rumor that the prince might have actually been killed and there might be an imposter in his place is likely to give the sheriff a whole lot of work.
Not wrong. Asshole.
Got to keep her employed.
Really,
she should be paying you for fucking up at her, evenings.
I mean, honestly, it was just a gift to, Tia. So...
Who's quiet?
Darren seems a little
Darren's
quiet.
a little quiet.
Okay, I can try speaking a little louder. I don't know how to adjust my mic.
Go down to the bottom left where it says mute. Press the caret that's pointing up. Go to audio settings.
Okay.
Click on audio on the left if it's not already selected, and then under where it has your microphone, adjust that slider.
It's
Reasonably
all the way
to the right?
max.
Oh, is automatically adjust microphone volume selected.
It was? How's that?
Oh, and now you're quieter.
Oh,
Yeah, you're quieter. But below that, suppress background noise. What is that set to?
Auto.
Change it to low.
Okay. How's that?
A little louder.
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, let me try this. Is that better?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Marginally. I would say about 4%.
Okay. And now?
Yeah, you got snow in the
Same.
background.
Yeah, that's because
Fine.
of
Yeah,
disabling the Zoom audio suppression.
We'll
Oh,
deal with
fair.
Zoom.
Yeah.
Yeah, no worries. I can deal with that.
Okay, let's see.
It's not like it's the loudest background noise we've had in this thing so far.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Hi, I'm background noise.
Yes. You are at
Yeah,
times.
I don't know. The kids messed with my headset this week, and everything has been messed up. It took me like an hour to get Discord fixed earlier. Yeah.
You're sounding better than earlier.
Okay.
It sounds quiet now.
Okay, that's good. I'll just try and project a bit more.
Use the lungs and the diaphragm.
Him, not you.
Yeah,
You
Jimmy,
don't-
if you could actually
Yeah.
turn your volume down to about 2%.
Oh, look, I have a new shade of lipstick. Ready for Ono?
Oh, yeah. I have it too. There's a buy one, get one.
Really? You too, huh?
Okay, yeah, I was just saying that, giving the sheriff and probably the hound more work was just a gift to Tia. It's fine. Tia Katya. Or is it Katya? What was her name?
It's Katia. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Tia Katya, just giving her a gift.
One of
Yeah.
those Ruski names.
Yeah, it's a good. Yeah. Right, I gotta wrap that shit around my head. Great. So.
Look, you're the one who made her Darren's aunt, so...
Hey, you're the one who turned around and said, "Open background." There you went.
Hey, you remember season 1?
Fuck you.
This is your payback for making Gwen family to Victoria.
Hey, fuck you on that.
The entirety of my background's intermingling in season 2. How many people was I not related to?
Fair.
I think that Junie just likes connecting people.
She does.
Okay.
I do that in real life. Anyhow.
So, Darren is just like, okay, nothing that immediately makes me go, we need to burn something down. Let's go upstairs and see if the coterie has anything to say with regards to burning things down.
First thing that Frank's gonna do is do his nightly wake up ritual of touching everything, make sure everything's there, because he's still dealing with existential crisis bullshit. After confirming that all 10 fingers are in place and all 11 toes are in place, all 10 toes, fucking around.
And both dicks.
No. The tripod's perfectly fine. We're going to talk about that mistake. And making sure that his eyes are still fucked up. He will go out the door and start heading towards the stairwell to, even though he doesn't need a bite to eat, he just wants to keep up appearances.
Yep. So Darren just grabs some Pringles out of the kitchen, starts munching on them as he walks around. See who's around.
You hear boot footfalls coming down the stairs.
Bob's not supposed to be upstairs. Darren goes to see who's on the stairs.
I'm assuming that there's a corner, or is it just a straight shot down and then
Straight
how
shot
does the
down.
layout? And then Papa Yui, or is it straight and then there's
Straight
the
right
kitchen?
through.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and continue on towards the kitchen and probably run into Darren.
Yep.
Cool. Rapid reflexes and gun pointed straight at the new person because who the fuck are you?
Hi, Frank Watch. Been staying here for a little while. Evelyn's guest. You are an intruder that I need to take down?
I'm Darren.
Oh, okay. You're one of the regulars. Gotcha. Nice to meet you. Offer right hand. Left hand, a little bit further out, not going to draw anything, but, off to the side, like, non-threateningly. Genuine, like, hey, nice to meet you.
Darren switches the gun to his left hand and takes.
Yeah,
Takes the
I've been
hand,
around long enough
takes.
to have that same apprehension.
Okay, so who brought you in?
Oh, it's kind of a long story. You'll probably want a glass.
I mean, I've got some chips. I can wait.
Yeah. Lower that first, then we talk. It's a little hard to not think about ways to disarm you with a weapon pointed at me. You can call it a leap of faith.
Yeah, I don't do those. Evelyn,
Yes.
do I shoot this strange person or leave them alone?
For the love of God, Taryn, there are wards.
Don't shoot the
the
new
gun
guy!
down!
Don't shoot the new guy!
Okay, apparently I'm putting my gun away.
Thanks. So, about who brought me in. Hayden, I'm so sorry. I just had the biggest, blackest brain
Bob.
fart.
Bob.
Bob. How did I forget Bob? Robert. Bobby. Big Bobby Booby. Booby. Ricky
Bomb
Booby.
guy.
Ricky Booby.
Bob the Bomber.
Bob drug me in. Well, I wouldn't say drug. It was kind of a mutually doing a roll real quick. Mutually beneficial exchange.
Okay. So are you sticking around or just getting your bearings?
Nowhere else to go for now, so sticking around if it
Cool.
matters at all.
Hopefully you last longer than the last stray we picked up.
Oh, you guys keep pets?
Occasionally.
That's
Last
unfortunate.
one was a Toreador.
You do realize I can still hear them, Darren? He's still in the house!
It's okay.
Stop talking to me!
I'm always watching.
Oh, shut up!
When the hell did you get home, Percy?
Right after that dumb bitch and that dumb Lasombra tried to do dumb things.
Which dumb bitch and which dumb Lasombra? There's a lot of them. You might want to narrow it
The
down.
one with the cowboy hat and the one with the shadows.
I mean, that's every La Sombra.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Shit, he can hear me too.
I've had the sight since before I knew you, Percy.
Day one, yeah.
Oh, this is great. Just the best.
Oh no, please tell him to stop talking. I'm gonna feel like incredibly guilty now.
Do
Oh, now
I
that
need to
that's like-
find a verbena to make a deal with?
No.
You're muted. No, your other
Still
muted.
muted. Yeah.
Evelyn, double check your DMs.
And here comes Bob sliding into Evelyn's DMs. Wonder what's going to happen next.
Anyway,
that's a
sorry about that.
stupid
We've got
dice roll. Oh,
the
God.
ghost of this stray is apparently hanging around now. So
Yeah.
Oh.
I hear him all the time.
So you put him down and...
No, he got shot through the head from what I heard, was told.
no,
So you put him down and...
Sabat Archbishop did it.
Oh.
Wait, that's...
Yeah, about that. It wasn't no Sabat Bishop.
Oh! Clearly it wasn't the guy I know.
Fucking shape-shifting trash.
Shape-shifting trash?
Well, these things happen.
Oh boy.
Sally is going to come back in
Anyways.
from the barn at this point.
I wonder if his clothes are his anchors.
I don't.
Anyways,
No, it was
Bob
much
brought
more
me in.
interesting.
Long and short of it, I'm here and I'm there. Some mage fuckery.
Yeah,
Oh,
apparently
yeah.
Gwen came over, and then some other chick came over, and then I got taken away because apparently I had to be shown tentacle porn or something. I don't know.
We
I'm
just
bought
just
you
put in a
coloring
room.
books. They'll be here later. It's fine.
yeah. So will my other order too. I
Ordered
can't
them.
wait.
I mean, if you need to see tentacle porn, I
No,
have computers. Like,
I am so good. There's some things in my
And
life.
of course, this
Also,
is when my mother
there's
comes
some-
into chat.
there are some people at, the
No, I'm good.
Painted Ladies Club who, some Zemitzi, they can do stuff that you wouldn't believe.
I would totally believe it because I've already seen enough. I'm good. Really. In the 3 months I've been in this war,
Yeah, La Sombra do it too, but they do it with, like, shadows, and some people don't like how cold the Abyss feels, so,
Yeah, I know.
the Zemitzi can make it so that it's warm flesh and blood instead, so...
No. Oh, God. Ugh. I'm putting in my
This is
earbuds.
the point when Evelyn's going to come downstairs to go get a spiked coffee because this is already getting difficult.
Bob will also come downstairs, and rather than his coveralls, he's wearing a button-down shirt and slacks.
Who are you? What has happened to you?
Bob, what's wrong?
Oh.
Bob, are you possessed?
Carolyn actually goes behind
I'm
Darren,
not
kind
possessed.
No, I didn't do it.
I may have neglected to point out that I've begun dating Thalia. I apologize.
I'm sorry, what?
Sorry, what?
Oh,
Oh,
good.
Still
'cause the
walking
last-
down for coffee.
you're one of
Oh,
those
good, 'cause
coteries.
the last time-
Interesting.
Yeah.
I turn around and I
that
go to the
Bob was
kitchen and I
dressed up.
booze.
I too follow into the kitchen and mutter, "Fang bangers."
Let's
Uh.
just say some of the Geneva conventions were written after Bob dressed up last time, so it's good to know that that probably isn't what's going to happen.
I mean, it's not a war crime the first time. I keep telling you that.
Yeah, but now it is a war crime.
Not on my property, it's not. That's
That's what
why
I'm
you're
saying.
under house arrest.
The last time
He's under house arrest
Bob
too?
was dressed up,
No.
he created 3 new war crimes, so I wanted to know what the reasoning was this time.
Wait, you're creating war crimes now to be added onto the Geneva Convention? That's why you dressed up?
Caroline?
I mean, maybe, or it might just be that Evelyn in dating him has improved his fashion sense.
This blue lade's delicious.
It was pretty good.
Clothing should accomplish a goal.
The
So-
flavor is gray. It's all of them mixed together because he doesn't give a fuck. Doesn't
So
even
it's-
look like blood anymore.
You want some vodka to put in that?
No.
It's
I mean,
good.
It's vodka we can drink. So she just starts chugging out of the bottle.
Okay.
I mean, I still have some sprinkles if you want. Like,
Ooh. Yeah, we're not forgetting.
wish I could say I was surprised.
I have a memory of sprinkles. Not mine, his. No, thank you.
fair enough.
I mean, the last time the Geneva Convention was updated was in 1977, so it's actually not that long ago if you think about it.
It was a real pain in the ass.
I wasn't alive back then.
What you're saying is it's about due for an update.
Oh no.
I mean,
I
think
mean,
about
when
how
we were
much
writing it-
technology has changed since 1977.
When we were writing it, we anticipated that every 10 years it would be updated with new crimes against humanity.
Definitely overdue for an update.
No, that's not how this works.
Fucking politics.
Really?
So, is there anything that any of you have ever wanted to try that should probably be added to the Geneva Convention?
Not on my property, Bob.
Of course not.
No, it was kind of a do first, write later.
I mean, we've been looking for the new
You know,
Elysium, right?
memory wiping drugs are not part of the Geneva Convention yet.
Yeah, that was the loophole for.
If there are no witnesses,
Camarilla.
does it count?
That was the loophole for the Camarilla to make sure that people could maintain Masquerade. Also, then vampires would be against it the entire time. Mages would have a field day, and
Let's not piss
digress.
off the others.
I mean,
Caroline, how would you like to go shopping for a pet, dear?
A pet? What kind of pet?
She
I was
seems like the
thinking
type that would like an
something large.
iguana. An iguana so it can hang from the
A
ceiling
dog?
away from that cat.
We can get a guard dog if you'd like. I can get you a flipping bear if that's what you want.
No. Let's go slightly realistic.
All right, let's go find some dogs.
Rosebud, here, kitty, 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 kitty.
I mean, a Mancoon would be great.
how about a Komodo?
No,
No.
because that would eat people.
Those vites
That's the point.
are
I
dangerous.
don't
Yeah.
understand the problem.
What do you think our foxes are trained to do?
Rosebud. Piranha?
I just want a normal puppy. How hard is that?
We will go find some
If
nice
you think about it,
Wolf
large
dog.
puppies.
Wolf dog.
There we are.
modern dogs are actually genetic aberrations, and normal puppies are hunters in the woods.
She wants an edible arrangement.
We don't eat the animals. We've been over this.
Wait a minute.
I know. Emergency food, though, in her case. She's young.
Emergency food.
Are you talking about the fruit
All
that's
right.
delivered?
No.
Those are edible arrangements.
Doing another roll real quick.
Caroline, you know what Thalia eats.
No, not at all. What I'm
Tastes like
actually
chicken.
referring to is since you're young and your palate hasn't really been expanded to the point of not wanting to, suck
guess-
things dry.
I mean, I
that,
can still
you
eat
know,
food.
These animals walking around are a
No,
fortunate
she can still eat
miracle.
food.
I can still eat
Like,
food.
Wait, for real. Like
She can
actual
still eat
food.
food.
She'll walk into the freezer, pull out a strawberry, and go, delicious.
What generation are you?
I don't remember. It was one of them.
She was crying water the other night too. Just saying.
Boy,
Crap,
thin
Bob
blood.
knows that. What generation was she?
Thin blood generation, that's what.
No.
Mm-mm.
Wasn't she like 8?
yeah, around there, 8, 9.
Let's just say there need to be some updates to kindred terminology.
Either way, we're going to the pet shop.
Okay.
Evelyn's going to grab her purse and
Just
little her
interesting.
arm around Caroline's and haul her outside to the car.
Just
Yes.
don't
Have
get
fun.
anything that's wolf related.
Why
Wolf
not
dog.
wolf? Could we do like an Irish wolfhound?
Let's just
Wolf
get her a
dog.
guru.
I mean, that's the problem. Is if you get something wolf related, you might accidentally get a guru.
I wasn't
What's-
being sarcastic when I said the pet store.
But what's wrong with a guru?
Keep walking, Caroline.
They generally want to eat you.
Ew. Why would a guru want to eat me?
And
Well,
not in the
technically-
fun way.
Because you taste good with soy sauce.
I do.
Technically, I would simply prefer to avoid offending the family of our sire's other daughter. Thank you very much.
I mean, generally, they just want to kill you, not eat you. They just want to take your head off. Like,
Oh.
And you
Neonate.
taste good with soy sauce.
Yeah, a neonate elder just sounds wrong, you know?
Oh, I'm an elder?
Keep
You're
walking.
fucking kidding me.
Awesome!
Gonna
is
cause
she even a
problems.
neonate?
Well, I've only been 3.
I think she might,
Elder?
I think she might still be a fledgling.
Oh, fledgling elder.
It's not better.
Is that why I still hear
honestly.
the voice? That's why I hear the voices in my head.
I would
at times?
drop the elder just because that puts a target on her back. Like even
She
I'm
already
thinking
has
about
a target
Mom Eater
on
Soul.
her back.
Oh, I
She
kind of.
already has a target on her back.
She has the biggest target on her back.
Hi!
But she's on
Trying to
house
fix.
arrest.
Who doesn't want to drop a few generations?
I mean, have you heard of the Book of Nod?
Actually, fun fact.
I can translate into 4 different languages.
No.
Caroline! Evelyn is yanking now.
So
Bob will actually
Meanwhile.
push and assist Evelyn.
Frank's gonna pull out the one that's skin bound.
Oh, I've seen that one before!
Oh,
What do I
you-
roll?
have you
to
ever
actually
touched- have you ever
drag her
touched an
ass out the
original?
door?
Yes, I
As he
have.
offers it to Darren.
Darren's like, takes it. He's like, do you mind if I scan this real quick?
The pages probably won't.
Okay, pictures it is.
Darren, I've got your copy!
Just know that it will be a bitch to
It's-
reproduce the original unless you're handwriting it.
I did handwrite it!
It
Got-
is a double crit 5. Damn
Off
it.
goes her arm.
So she goes, Darren, your hand copies are on my butt! And she gets, like, pulled out of the room. Pulled out.
Darren's just holding the book. He's like, see, we've got the translation that she gave, but if I could have a copy of the original next to it, like page by page comparison, that would be perfect. And I think Rono is gone. Again.
Yep, modem issues.
Oh no, we lost him again.
So with Caroline and Thalia out, are you...
Oh, is Thalia going?
No. Caroline and Evelyn,
Evelyn.
are you coming in as Olivia?
That was the plan, yeah.
Gotcha, alright.
But
Yeah.
we need him back for that to work, so...
That's fair, but at least we know how the switch is gonna go. Uno momento e por favor.
So Thalia, how's the hammer been working for you? Any glitches or notes?
I mean, it did a pretty good job of pushing Caroline into a wall.
Do you think it works well as a hammer, or should I make the next one into an axe?
Hammer's probably pretty good. Because then I can deal non-lethal damage if I don't want to deal lethal damage. An axe, it's not impossible, it's just harder.
So I guess
Would
it
there
depends.
be a way to electrify?
Why do you think it's called Thor's sledgehammer?
It has a shock feature and a throwing returning feature.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
It's I have rotors and gyroscopes embedded into the head of the hammer, and I enhanced them with blood sorcery.
Yeah, perfect.
So it's actually powered off of the blood of your enemies.
I don't
Welcome
know.
to why I didn't hesitate when I watched Jackson walk out of a room.
All I have to say is
I mean,
whoever
that
screamed
makes
at Branko was perfect. No, it does not, BB. Still waiting for Rono to come back.
I have a text.
Yep.
Give me a second. The text just says expletives. Literally the word expletives, so I'm assuming it's internet issues.
These things happen.
Of course.
You know, he's got some really rare disciplines. You know, while he's zoned out, do you just want to take a snack and learn them?
I mean, go for it. Like, oh, he's awake again.
Expletives.
Timing may have just saved your neck quite literally.
Yup.
So as Evelyn has pulled Caroline out of the house and has driven away, there's another car that drives to the house, and a woman comes to the door and knocks on it. No, it's
Yes.
not.
Yes.
So the four of you hear a knock on the door. And of course, Gertrude's like, I'll get it.
We get
Thank you.
entirely too many visitors these days. Like,
Did
we might need.
warrants like prevent visitors or some shit?
They're supposed to.
Hello? You are?
Evelyn Vonage. I was told a.
Olivia?
Okay, hold on, because there is a reaction to that. Eyes of the Beast and Fayside are both up.
I think that
Yeah,
was
but
the
you said
correction
Evelyn.
because you said Evelyn.
Yeah.
Vonage.
You said
Oh, shit, no, Olivia Vonage. My bad, damn.
I mean,
Oh,
let's just operate under the fact that Frank would have said, Olivia?
I'm going to go with that one.
Yeah.
You
I'm
guys,
assuming I can tell it is the original here, physically.
Well,
physically, yes. Give me a moment, ma'am. Click, 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 click. Here you go. And she'll open up the door.
yeah, be careful with that. It's my only one, Darren.
Staring wide-eyed at Frank. Holy fuck.
Hi.
Darren has his phone out and is trying to take pictures of the Book of Nod because he's not going to just take it on Frank's word.
Pages come
Bob
up
is
blurred.
assisting.
As you start parsing through your phone, the pages are coming up blurred.
You must be my vampiric sister.
Come on in, ma'am.
Walk in.
You're familiar.
Hold out my hand to Thalia. You would be the twin, Thalia?
Yes. Yes.
And she'll just go back to watching Frank.
Hi, Frank Watch. I have memories of you that aren't mine. How's it going?
Good. You are, in fact, the physical original. What the fuck did Morgan do?
Quite
Daily.
a lot, ma'am.
Morgan Daly, like the... Is he a prince?
Yeah, the
Or
prince.
something like Couch Prince?
Yeah, the Ventru Prince, Chicago.
Venture
Yes.
Primogen of Hammond and Gary.
Still getting my time right.
He's moved up
Appar-
recently.
Oh, that's probably a relief. He did start small on my side too. Gonna do a roll real quick.
I'm sorry, you're gonna have to excuse me. He brought you back, and I knew something smelled off, but I didn't really care at the time. What the hell happened?
Probably better asking him.
What I understand, timelines have collided, and bits and pieces got mixed up in the mess.
So the way, the way Gwen and I discussed it, I'm mostly me from, mostly from a time where I was of Clan Ravnos. Your Frank has some spatterings here and there that
So you have the
Aren't
majority of the mind that go with the body that came back?
I mean, if he has my body, I'd like it back. If pieces is fine.
Unfortunately, that is so far out of my purview, it is insane.
It's sarcasm. I apologize. I'm still getting used to not.
Oh, that problem, yes.
Glad you understand.
More remember it.
Forced smile, like genuinely.
I just rolled wits and occult. I got 5 successes, and would there be any potential issues that Bob would be aware of with allowing the two Franks to meet, or try to swap back or anything like that?
Pretty much every time traveling movie flips into your head going, that would create a pair. It would just create such a huge disturbance within the Force. Order 66 would literally happen in your brain.
So, Frank,
unless you have mages around.
We need to avoid that whole getting
I
me
figured.
back thing. It's
Outside time and space, maybe, but not in this realm.
Men in
I mean,
black.
unless you want both realities to end.
Let's just say
Or just our realities end because Men in Black come in and say no.
it's the only way to really see Will Smith and, Tommy Lee Jones in action.
I have heard rumors that the technocracy has a presence in the area.
Great.
If I ever catch, she's just gonna mutter under her breath. If I ever catch Morgan without my child in his pocket, I'm gonna have to give her a violent taste of my mind. Mr. Watch,
How's Nutsy doing?
Oh, you have memories of her in your reality, I suppose.
No, just relying on Frank's.
Ah,
Oh God, so much glitter.
yes, I have a very hefty dry cleaner's bill. She's taken to the Camarilla and specifically clung to daily when she's still here, but for the most part, she sticks with her Fae court.
Understood. If you want that to change in the future, I can probably help. You'd
Frankly,
never
she's
expect. Fair enough.
She's happy with her Fae court. She can stay with them. Siring her was the most regrettable action I ever took.
I don't have memory of that, but I'm sorry.
Accidents happened. She shouldn't have had to die at all, but it was going one way or another.
Sounds like you. On both sides.
Thank you, I think. How do we help
Redeeming
you?
quality.
How do we help you settle in this reality?
Actual, like, maybe out of character trying not to smile, but time. It's going to take time to figure out the lay of the land here, to push everything that I know for fact into fiction.
It's fair enough, certainly.
And I should apologize to you for this underwhelming meeting. I'm sure it wasn't what you were expecting.
When I got a text that you existed, it wasn't what I was expecting. Frankly, the fact that there wasn't someone here for me to kill is an improvement.
Huh.
That's fair, actually.
For someone they called a Disney princess, I expected less murder.
My brother.
Have you
is
ever read?
Guru.
Have you ever actually read the old fairy tales that those shows are based on?
All the murder.
So much murder.
It's there when half of them were written.
You
My
didn't read it?
brother's, my
Sarcasm.
brother's Guru. There's a lot of violence in the mix back and forth.
Oh, I thought he was a mage.
Different timeline.
Nah, that's fair. Filing that away and things that I need to forget.
My ties to the Guru are fairly well known. There's a reason I'm careful with his name.
Gonna do a cringe smile here in a second. It's just Frank trying to force it.
You never had to force it with me before, Frank. Don't try now.
Noted. Someday, maybe. But I appreciate the offer of help, and I would like to repay that in kind. If there's anything I can do to cement a place here, that would be better than the alternatives.
Cementing your place here is probably also going to take time, but I'll be honest, knowing what happened to Frank and that the rest of him is still in one piece is plenty of help on its own.
Here, Frank is a reckless idiot.
Yes.
For what it's worth, I don't believe that self-sacrifice is something he and I share.
That is fair. If he does it again, he may not come back from it.
If he does it again, I'm coming after him for my fucking body.
That's also fair. She will hold out a business card to Frank.
Gonna take it.
If you need anything, tell me. I file you the same as the other, and you raised me. I am happy to help when needed.
Run fingers across the, the embossments on everything on it. Nice stock.
Thank you.
Put it in his pocket.
She'll hold out a hand. How likely is Frank to resist if she tries to pull him into a quick hug?
Not at all.
Okay. Then that's what she's going to do. Just a quick hug. It's good to have met you, and thank you.
Hey, Junie, give me a D100.
How about a D20?
That's fine.
Okay.
15 and higher. 15 and higher.
How's a 17?
Instinctively, as if the old Frank was controlling the arms, reciprocates said hug. And says, "It's okay." Natural, Frank. Like the body's moving on its own, muscle memory.
She'll be a little surprised and then jump at the knock on the door that is apparently there.
Motherfucker! I'll have you know, nobody interrupts my fucking Disney prince! Sorry.
I'm going to find a verbena.
That was totally out of character. I probably should have muted. I'm in fucked up.
I think the only one here to answer the door is Gertrude Athalia. Terrence
I'm on my way.
Talia is kind of having candy thrown at her, so...
Never mind.
Bob will go get the Tommy gun and then go get the door.
Oh, you've got one of those.
Another one of the rapid-fire knocks.
Darren
Tap, tap.
hands the Book of Nod back to Frank.
Quickly stows it, and if Olivia saw the book at all, just motions with a single finger.
Bob
My
will,
secret's not his.
Bob will, kind of open the door and peek around the corner, and behind the door out of sight, he's got the machine gun pointed through it.
Oh, that's fine. You'll see a redhead who's got actually her back to the door. You guys have seen that red hair before, and she's kind of like that. And you can see that she's like that, knocking the door.
Oh, elbow.
Which
Gwen?
one? For God's sake, Gwen, why the guns?
Gwen, what?
Open the door, open the door, open the door, open the door, open the door.
Open the fucking door.
Opens the
Frank will
door.
Instinctively react.
Barrel weapons.
Opens
Clotho's
the door, taps on the shoulder, pulls her back, kicks the door shut behind them.
Actually, hey, Junie. Instead of Clothos, question for you. Can I leaden moment the door so it remains shut?
I mean, it's a waste of a roll, but sure, if you feel like you need to leaden the moment the door.
Okay.
Cool. And she'll just
Doesn't
kind of
let
like...
go of Gwen. He actually proceeds, after the front door is kicked shut, he proceeds down the stairs. They go to the basement. And Bob's room in the basement has a periscope in it.
I'm gonna let you do that. If Gwen's just kind of like taking a moment to breathe and focus.
Well, he was bringing her with him.
Oh. Well, first he's kind of look at the group and go, Who the fuck changed the goddamn leadership?
What?
I got
What?
anarchs up my ass so far from Joliet and Naperville, they go all the way up to here almost.
Olivia is going to flip through her phone and figure out what the fuck, because she should have gotten messages from somebody.
Yeah, Darren should have heard about this from a whole bunch of people. so
There
he's
will
just
be
like-
messages.
Yeah, the only message is William Donaldson's Facebook saying, "Not in charge anymore, KK, bye."
And
Oh,
well,
no.
there would have been messages from one Morgan Daly letting him know that William Donaldson's holdings are under new management, and to
That the
please
lady is
address
moving.
questions to himself or
Cletus
Olivia's
Ozymandias.
just going to
roused,
look
by
at the
way.
phone and start cussing. As per the norm.
Just ran.
10 crit on Wits and Streetwise to see what the fuck is going on.
They can
Were you
have taken
followed?
part of us.
No, well, I was followed all the way up until I ditched him here.
Oh, so they're
Do
outside
we
the
need
door.
to kill people now?
Not yet. He
Talia's
got
like ready with the hammer and then just goes, oh.
he got about 10 minutes.
Where did William go? Those
Oh,
bombs are armed, correct?
There's a command
Not
center
La
in the
Sombra.
basement.
so while you guys are all starting to talk, Darren,
Mm-hmm.
your contacts come in and pretty much say, change in management. Ozymandias, the Prince of Gary and Hammond, has co-baronied with Morgan Daly, Joliet, and Naperville.
Yeah, they've gone Artarchus.
Mm-hmm. We're an
And-
independent nation, baby.
And you have also heard that the lady is expanding her territory, and it is not coming up to your door, but it's expanding from where the end of Williams was, and it's moving upwards. And she's
So-
annexing.
So, you know that Morgan Daly person y'all were talking about? And there's apparently another one, Ozymandias.
Part of my
they,
childish coterie.
They decided to go autark.
Oh, Williams not
They're
around
not
anymore.
Cam anymore.
Williams
Brilliant.
gone.
Where'd he go?
The fuck do I know?
Why wasn't I not? Oh my god.
Sheriff! And then she'll point to Darren. Information broker! There is a difference.
You could always ask Nutsy if she's heard
It's
anything.
rhetorical. Nutsy shouldn't know.
Anyhow, I'm getting
one-
my 50 cal and going up to the roof.
Brilliant idea.
Just stay away from
Maybe
the
other
crown.
Frank?
Yep.
All I know is this. People are getting up shit. They're staking out their territories. Apparently, the ladies getting more land. And apparently, they saw me and they thought I was a free shot. And I look right at Frank and go, I Calathoed my way here.
Oh, that made me really hungry.
Yeah.
I'm
Really
just
Understood.
need
hungry.
something to eat.
I could use something before I decide to do any snackalicious on anyone here.
I have some bags in the fridge if you take those. If
I
not,
can't
we'll
have bags.
Of course.
Are you
Well-
opposed to livestock?
Can't have
Are
that
you-
either.
Opposed to
Bob will go get a
some good
bag.
old-fashioned drought.
I'm being good and trying to stay away from things.
No,
Bob will get a
Chip.
bag, take a bite himself, and offer his rest.
You sure?
His mouth is full.
She'll bite down. She'll take 3.
Olivia's going to text William and ask, "Where the fuck are you?"
The
So
phone number you've reached has been disconnected. Error 307.
Lots of cussing. Same message to Gabe.
No response.
Amelia.
Hey, we
She
have
knows.
Amelia's player here.
Yeah,
Yes.
we do.
She
What is-
knows.
Does Amelia? What does Amelia know?
Oh, yeah, because William said
player
that he was
does
going to
it.
evolve.
Amelia actually, I think, would actually be out of commission too, because in order for her to have access to her siblings, she has to be in a pocket dimension right now.
Nerdy's face.
I don't know what's going on. I'm being 100% honest.
We know you don't know.
Do we want to do a time skip and do that as a scene?
Well, hold on.
411.
Hold on. Let's do 411
Nerdy
earlier.
would love the 411.
Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey.
I gathered that. I'd like more info, please, since I'm supposed to know things.
Are we time skipping to where we ended last week? Okay, there we go.
That is not enough information for me.
Okay.
Long and the short. Josephine came in. She had to go leave.
Yes.
Ozzy turned around and helped, Morgan find her.
Well,
Willie-
Morgan found her. He
Yeah,
just
yeah,
got them out of there because mages were involved. And
I'm
Ozzy
not
followed them.
done! Shut up!
I'm embellishing, woman.
Don't!
Learn to enjoy flavor text.
I did. That's how we got Boblin the
I
Goblin.
want the cliff notes right now.
That's what I'm
Thank you.
giving.
Okay.
So, again, Josephine's trying to leave. They stop her. William says he's going to give up everything to catch her. They catch her, put her in a pocket dimension with William. They're discontinued at this moment. And they create a pocket network with a couple other Malkavians. And I'm assuming that Amelia wants to spend time with her siblings. She gets pocket dimensioned if she wants to.
Yeah, the choice is she can stay here or go in a pocket dimension with her siblings and get to see JoJo and William.
And
Yeah, all
this,
three of them.
And this stops Josephine from going
Well,
back to
four.
their sire, and the sire coming up here to start searching for Josephine. Which will probably happen anyhow because he can't get a hold of her.
Plot.
But that is something that William would have let Amelia know is Josephine's been caught. She's been fixed. She can kill Daddy whenever she wants now.
Yeah, she'll go in the pocket dimension.
Did any of you leave information for William's broker?
Yes, Amelia would have.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank God. So I
In
know
a
that I'm fucked.
handwritten letter in Amelia's house.
So I need to have a
I know where we're going
conversation.
tonight. We're going to Amelia's place because nobody has handwritten their goddamn phones. Same error message as William, then I'm assuming.
Yep.
So yeah, I will be going to very carefully and probably as a cat or bat inspect their homes. I'm going to take my leave of Frank.
You might want to stay here for at least another 10 minutes.
Fine.
On that note, Bob is sending a text message to Evelyn that people are coming to attack the house because Gwen let them here. And they might want to come back.
Which is
No,
what I'm
no,
swapping
they're
off
better
of
off.
Olivia.
They're better off elsewhere. They're actually safer not here if you bring up that you're going to do that text.
He would have
Bob.
done it.
Yeah.
Bob,
Yo,
did Bob get those things that Darren asked him for earlier in the season? The sparkle grenades that he could use by hand instead of from the.
oh yeah, that
Velvet
was
gun?
done that week.
Yeah, I figured.
There's
I
a
just wanted
case
to
of
make
them.
sure.
That was a goal. There was a roll. It was like 7 crit.
Yeah, so Darren takes that case up with him to the roof.
Hey, who wants to use the rocket emplacement?
You have a rocket emplacement?
Yeah, come on. And he'll go downstairs to the basement.
How much do we recommend I go out there with the hammer?
Not?
Just
Stay within
Not-
20 yards of the house.
just
I can do
Kindred,
that.
right?
Olivia's. Go ahead.
Just Kindred, right? Looking to Gwen.
Yeah, they thought it was a free-for-all on the sheriff.
I apologize. I kind of want to see what this body can do. Steak?
Olivia's going to hand him 2 knitting needles. Don't get yourself killed again.
Hey, at least it's not James. He constantly got himself stuck.
Olivia's going to kind of lean over to Thalia. Are the stories I've heard about Bob true?
The explosions.
Before you say anything bad, remember the hammer.
Oh,
Do you see me making explosion sounds as bad then?
no, that's Gwen going.
That was out of character. Sorry.
Hey, Junie.
Yeah.
What's the 69 crit
11
do?
crit. 11 crit for crafting those incendiary bullets that I talked about the other week.
Yeah.
How much do I have?
Fuck my life in a handbasket.
Rather
Oh.
not.
Is Darren on the roof?
Yes. With
Would
the
you
50
mind-
cal with
Would you mind
incendiary
giving
bullets.
me a wits and awareness, please?
Sure.
God, what have you done?
You
Bob
got
did
fit.
tell him to stay away from the crown or something like that. So
You got-
he's looking around for that. That would be a 4 on Wits and
Okay.
awareness.
Well, I think that it's pretty easy to notice when the very topmost section of the roof pops up a few feet and a pole pops up through the middle. It's a periscope, and there are 2 clusters of rocket artillery mounted on the periscope to give it a 360-degree firing range.
Frank, in all of his
Beautiful.
wisdom, is going to say to Bob, you might want to move your van.
Oh, Bob went downstairs.
The basement.
I would
And
follow
if
downstairs or yell down the stairs and say, you may want to move your van.
You see Bob with his elbows propped up on the arms of this periscope like some kind of World War II submarine captain looking around, and walking around the thing to turn it.
Did he react to me saying that, though?
Busy.
Olivia, what I can do is I can hop. Oh, don't give me the look.
Half cover.
Olivia, I could turn around and pop over and get you started. If you absolutely need to head over to their house, just be certain that you are not going in any, this way. Go that way, go north and loop around or something. That or I'll call Rachel and just have you porta-pottied over.
That might be a smarter idea.
Too many witnesses?
I said porta-potty for a reason.
No, but too many witnesses. And
Yes, can you see through the door?
can you see
Are you a
Paradox?
creeper who could see into the bathroom?
I'm not wanting to see into the bathroom, period. How do you want to escape? Olivia?
Huh? Oh,
I heard there was technocracy. I am against this.
my
Vote
speakers
nay.
had a stroke.
Okay. So, what I said to you was I can hip hop over, you can turn it into a bat and fly and go one way or another, or I can call Rachel who can porter potty over and porter potty you back.
We'll go with the bat. Because she's going to want information and she's pissed, so her brain's not going, oh, I should avoid being seen.
So, turn into a bat and put come in my hands.
Where's her
Lance will
Do
domain?
it.
Okay?
And should we check up on you?
She's got my number.
I will get back to you. I'll be fine.
For other Frank's sake, I don't want anything to happen to you. That's why I'm asking.
I appreciate that. I'm not an anarch.
Say your goodbyes now.
Well, look, if they're hunting Williams people, I do have some issues.
No, I
But
mean,
I'll be fine.
you're going to be gone in 2 seconds, so say
Yeah, no,
goodbyes
she's
now.
gonna tell him goodbye and turn into a bat, and there we go.
Oh, by the way, Junie, heightened senses sight are up.
Okay.
And Darren is scanning to see anyone coming who looks kindred or looks like they're trying to come towards this place in particular.
Okay, so for edification, very quickly, bat goes in Gwen's hand. Before any of you all realize, she is up on the roof, standing next to Darren for just 1 second, and then she's gone, and then she's back 3 seconds later, and then hopping back into the house.
So I feel time.
Olivia's gone. Yep.
Oh, so that's how you do that.
Do what?
It's that feeling.
Olivia's happily on her way. Now, I've got machine gun us downstairs. We have machine gun us upstairs. Thor's hammer in front.
There's a stunk onto stone ground. It just kind of sparks.
I'm going to be with her in the front.
I'll cover the rear in case anybody tries to get too close.
Got you.
Hold up the knitting needles that were left behind.
You may
These are
want...
pretty sharp looking, actually.
You might want to hold it like this instead of just like that.
No, I know. And he switches it up and switches it up. And
This is easier to go like that.
yeah,
I
he
did-
switches it up for Mirrodin stance. He knows.
I
Okay.
did pop feral weapons, so I also have claws in addition to Thor's sledgehammer.
Okay.
It'd be like that time we survived that hellish week all over again.
I wasn't there.
I know. Let me live my dream.
Hey, I don't want to live the... I don't even,
Sorry. I needed to roll for that much anger. Hold up.
I don't want to live through the week of nightmares. I'm good.
Let me live that dream.
Sure, if that's what's going to
You know
make you
what?
sleep happier tonight.
I'm going to see if I
Yay.
need to have a few blood bags. Okay. Drinking a blood bag, and Darren is also obfuscated at this point.
So with all of you, besides poor Olivia / Evelyn, who's now taking this, fledgling elder around. Though I will have to I do have to ask Evelyn, when you get that text message, does Caroline know?
You're muted.
I could read her lips. She said, "Fuck no."
Last time I took her out and told her something was wrong, she disappeared. No.
There.
Well, I have a question now. Roll me manipulation and persuasion.
Where the fuck's that? Oh, up there. Okay. Oh, God.
Can I make an argument that she gets a better an extra die because she's always dealing with fires of one kind or another?
I'm good, I think.
Her beast is getting used to that shit.
2, 4, 6, 8.
3.
Great! Because she's going to look at you and go, there's something wrong. 10 crit.
Nothing that your dogs won't help. Let's find them first.
We already have them!
Fantastic. Then
Let's go
take them
home! Yay!
Absolutely.
Awesome.
On the way home, since the unseen,
Yeah.
and Eyes of the Beast are absolutely up.
Oh, yeah, no problem. Because you guys will start to see them first as you're pulling out and you're heading into your subdivision. You start to see people jumping in trees. Some people are weaving in and out of shadows and different parts of, different lawns and such. This is what Darren as well as Bob will see as people are hopping around, moving around. They're looking, they're scouting. They know she came this way. They don't know where yet. And
I'm
you
good.
start... Yes, go.
Darren has Silence of Death and Unseen Passage activated,
Mm-hmm.
as well as Ghost in the Machine.
I'm gonna tell Caroline to get the fuck down out of her seat, speed, and go back in the back way because there's a shed full of cats back there.
Fun thing about Silence of Death is it covers your first shot.
It does. So you're going to... Go ahead.
As soon as I see a legit target, they're just gonna eat a rocket.
That's fair.
I'll be helping play cleanup for anyone who gets past the gunshots and the rockets.
Okay. So, Frank's in the back. So, Frank, you will see Evelyn and Caroline come back. And you're going to see 2 large dogs. The breeds are not specific at the moment because I can't think of them. That's
Mastiffs?
Egg.
big dogs.
Australian sheepdog and
Gotcha.
Sure.
Battle pups.
Yes.
Yeah.
So while that's going on, Caroline's gonna smile, finally say "finally," and then she will pull out 2 large swords and start.
I'll look at her and I will give her a look. I say, "Stay close."
I will. No problem.
Okay.
I'm going to tell the dogs to stay with her, defend her, destroy anything that gets anywhere near her, etc.
Woof woof.
I'm gonna look at Alistair and go, "Hide now."
Anything else? Any other commands before we light this torch?
I don't think I have to tell the cats to eat anything that comes on their property. That's a standing order.
I mean, that's a given. I mean, you can just tell us, Bob. You don't have to click clack.
I rolled a 4 on the attack with the rocket.
Okay.
I'm gonna pop share the senses on my sister, and feral weapons are up.
Okay.
That should be it.
So, as we are about to start this thing, I hope you're all ready. And you will, Bob and Darren, you will see your first 2 people coming up. They are not using celerity. They are pretty much the brute force. They're the brute squad of the Brujah, and you know they're going to be heading right into Thalia, Evelyn, Gwen, and Caroline.
Well, I'd imagine the rocket leaves a fire after it goes off.
The rockets. I want to know what Darren. Are you shooting as well at the same time,
Yes.
or?
I put it in the chat. 5
Okay, great.
successes to snipe the furthest away person.
Mm-hmm.
Unseen passage roll was 4, so if that's good, they take 9 ag fire damage.
Gotcha. All right. So, long story short, all of a sudden you see a now, mind you, our 2 Brujahs in the back. So he's just kind of listening to all this, but all of you guys hear or see a rocket launch hitting the first 4. You see an incendiary bullet go past that massive mart of explosion carnage, and you see someone literally light up like a Roman candle. This lights up to show there's at least 20 or more heading your way. Because
Fun.
light does things.
Carolyn, I would grandly appreciate it if you were in the house.
Oh, but I can do something!
Get inside, or I'll put you inside.
I'm serious, I can do something.
If they catch you, they torture you, and what they did to Percy will be a bonus.
Can I do one thing?
Ev, do you want me to shut her up?
Can I do one thing?
Give her the
What?
one thing.
One thing.
What?
No, can I do it? Yes or no?
Depends
her the
on what
one
it
thing.
is, child.
I'm gonna take the person's head off because they're almost here!
Go for it.
Thank you. And you'll see
I'm
see
going
her
to.
blink.
And that's when the bombs go off.
You'll see her blink, and then you will start to see systematically as Darren and as Bob start shooting off their weapons. You're seeing systematically people's heads being popped off. She's thinning out the crowd.
We said one child. Get back in the house.
Mind you, she's halfway
Did
down
she-
the block.
Junie, no, oh, so she did go more than 20 yards from the house?
Yeah,
She's in the kill field for those bombs.
that's fine. She knows. She said she could do one thing. She didn't say how much of the one thing she's going to do.
We need to kill this one, y'all.
Mind you, there's more waves coming, though you can see some of them thinning out, but you still see people coming towards you.
Oh, sweet hell. Evelyn just lost that stupid roll. She's following Carolyn.
Okay!
I am shredding everything between me and Carolyn, which basically means just I'm gonna roll repeatedly and
Front or back? Front or back of the building, sorry. Because I thought they were coming up the back.
No, they're
No,
all
they're
from
up
the
the
front.
front.
You chose the back.
Okay. I'm just
Yeah.
making sure.
Mhm.
Does anybody sneak around yet?
Not
Or no?
yet.
You act like
Hey,
you're gonna
Junie,
get a
what's
chance
my
of me
pool
there.
for starting to throw the grenades?
What's your pull? I thought it was Dex and Athletics for the throw.
Okay. Just wanting to make sure.
No problem. Yes, Bob.
Wits awareness, 6 successes. Do I see Evelyn go out there?
Yes, you do.
Bob gets off the periscope, comes up the stairs, comes out the back, sees Frank, says, "Hey, come with me," and heads for the detached garage where his van is parked.
How many rolls do you want for people I shred?
Just give me 2.
Okay.
Because we're not doing rounds per se, but we're picking off, and I'm doing math in my head. I'm not getting paid for this.
All right, so he
Junie,
came up to the front.
Yes.
Why not?
What do you need, Darren?
4 successes
Mm-hmm.
to basically create a cloud, since these are smoke bombs. Just
Mhm.
a cloud barrier in front of the house that is sprinkles.
Okie dokie.
It's a sprinkles
Oh,
cloud.
God!
Hey, Junie.
Yeah, got it. Okay, yes.
Before following Bob, I'm going to do a quick scan. So, wits awareness. I got a crit 7 with 1 willpower used.
Okay. And
Do I
you're-
see anything that looks like it's coming at the back at present before I disengage to go through the front?
You see 3 people in the back. They are not advancing. It looks like they're guarding, and you see one with bright purple hair.
I look square at them, and eyes don't leave them.
One of the eyes is an icy blue and just goes,
A wave with the hand that has a needle in it. I'm going to call them needles. Fuck it.
mm-hmm.
That has little needles in them.
Bob goes in the van.
Frank did not follow.
Van pulls up next to Frank. You're driving. Bob
I
gets in
just
the back.
point straight to where the 3 of them are.
Mind you, they're all looking away from the house. One
Bob-
just kind of is like,
Oh, they're looking away, not looking at. Gotcha. I misunderstood then. So I
Does-
jump in the side then.
Do any of these look like the lady from the craft store?
the purple-haired woman is right out there with 2 other people.
Bob will just wave, say, "Oh, they're fine."
I gathered that. They smelled funny.
Well,
Really should
don't
be
don't
downwind
get
instead
too
of upwind.
close. Don't get too close. Anyhow,
figured.
so a couple of people ran out into the horde, and we need to go get them back. Do you want to
Oh.
drive or man the machine gun?
How about you drive and man the machine gun and hold up the sticks? I really want to see what I can do.
Go ahead.
And with that, jumps on the machine gun and just sits there for a minute. Don't worry, I'll let you know when I jump off.
Shut the door behind you when you do.
Hold on, I'll help. You'll see Gwen
Kick it
come to the
closed.
door.
Oh shit.
I thought Gwen was up front with me.
Gwen was with over you. She's hearing what's going on in the back, and she knows you've got Thor's hammer. Plus, you've got
Fair.
Darren as a spotter.
Fair.
So
Gwen,
she'll go.
would you rather drive or use the machine gun?
Oh, it's your baby. You handle the machine gun. I'll drive.
Here are the controls for the rocket launcher and the roof. You can
Sweet.
probably do that while right.
Thank you.
Continuity issue, Junie. Continuity issue.
Yes.
Did she catch the door as I was closing it?
Yes.
Does she take ag damage because it's enchanted?
Nope. She didn't touch it with her hand.
There's more than one door.
Okay, I wasn't 100 on it. That's why I was asking.
Yeah. No, we're good.
No, so in the back of Bob's van, there is,
Panels, sliding door, front passenger door, another door.
and on the back, on the 2 back doors, each one has a machine gun mount on it.
Gotcha.
And on one, there is a Maxim gun named Manners. And on the other, there's a Mark 19 fully automatic 40mm grenade launcher named Diplomacy. The names are etched into the sides of the weapons.
Don't care if they go ta-ta-ta and boom, boom, boom. So
All right, let's go. She'll just kick it in back, and where am I headed?
Well, we need to get Evelyn and that fucking child that I swear we just need to stake her for a decade.
understood. I understand the assignment.
Got it, go. She'll just back up, and you'll see them go out. Thalia, you do see them coming towards you as well.
Yep.
So I'm
Bombs on the
assuming
fully automatic grenade launcher.
So how do I roll for a machine gun?
it's dexterity and firearms. However, Thalia, what are you doing?
I'm just gonna let them go past me. I'm here for cleanup.
Okie dokie. So by the time Thalia can catch up to Caroline, Caroline has ended a multitude of people. And we're not just talking, handful. She's just going back and forth like she was trained to do. And she'll go,
She wasn't.
see, look it, I can do things. And then she just, while Thalia's coming toward her, just go, done. See, look it, I'm telling you,
Not
I'm doing the
me.
one thing.
Other one.
Evelyn.
No, Evelyn, see? I
The
do
blood's in her
good.
eyes. She couldn't see who she was talking to.
Care!
Hold on.
Outside of the blast field!
That's fine, because I can move around the blast. Hold on. You might want to duck. Please, thank you. And she'll just hop over Evelyn and...
We're gonna
Grab her
roll
leg.
this dragging thing again. Hold on.
Grab her leg, slam her into the ground, let her skull crack, drain damage.
Oh,
She'll be disoriented for
good.
2 seconds.
Crit 4!
Okay.
I am grabbing her ear and dragging her ass back.
Just to make sure. What die we're showing? Just because there's a history. Do you mean crit 6?
Yes, probably.
Oh, yeah, yes. Sorry.
Because he...
I figured there was a history, so I wanted to ask.
Thank you. Yeah, no, I screwed up.
Each
you're good.
crit is 2. If you get 2 crit, it's an added 2.
Crit die is
Yeah.
2
Two.
if there's 2 of them on the board.
Yeah.
Or a set of 2, rather.
So you got a crit 6.
Yeah.
2, 4. Okay, so good. My 5 kind of... She starts to get dragged and goes, Evelyn, come on! I can do this stuff!
You can! Inside the blast radius! That's why you stay inside the blast radius!
She's going to scoop Evelyn up and blink.
And get hungrier because she dumb.
Oh, that's just
She's hungry.
concerning.
She is hungry, but she just goes, got you, let's go! Blink.
Oh, God.
Great. Go
So-
get a snack now, and you can go back to murdering inside the yard.
As they blink, and as Darren is firing, and I am sure you are still mowing down quite a few of these people, and they are turning into Roman candles. Because incendiary bullets do a thing.
And
But-
incendiary grenades.
This is true. I have a question. You have thrown these grenades, the ones that are sprinkled related, correct?
Well, 4 of them.
Okay, good.
Just trying to create a field that anything trying to get into the house will have to come through to get to the house.
So, well, that's
Including the dumbasses that ran into the kill field.
this is fine.
You know, that sounds like their problem to Darren.
Yep. Yeah.
Not wrong.
Yeah.
Thalia, you are seeing all of this shit happen.
Yeah.
And how do you feel?
Hi.
There's so much stupidity.
I mean, you're
It's
not
just-
wrong.
We're at the line where it's like, just make them die before they get into my yard. You're
Yeah.
back in the yard. Whatever.
Yeah.
So, next to you will be Caroline and Evelyn, and Caroline's like, oh my god, those clouds were so much fun!
I thwack her in the head inside.
Ow.
Inside now.
Can we finish killing the people?
Now.
No!
But the people.
Inside.
The people.
I will
In-
lock you in your room.
Inside.
While they're arguing, Bob and all the other gang kind of jumped up, and now Bob has opened up on the rest of the people that are coming towards.
Disengaging. Jumps off the gun finally. Slips out the side. Waiting for an
Go
opening.
left.
Duke's left. Pothos, baby. Frank Vintage is coming back.
While you're rolling that, Darren, what are you doing?
I mean, he's still sniping. Like
Okay, give me two more
Okay.
rolls.
I'm not hungry.
two more rolls. you
Give
said?
me two more rolls.
Okay.
Thalia, in her earn an effort to get Caroline back inside, I'm assuming still has that hammer in front of her, correct?
Oh, of course. Ready to smack someone in the head if I need to.
Good, because she'll go, behind you!
Okay, what am I rolling?
You have melee and dexterity.
That's 4 and 4 on the. shooting.
Okay, so as people are trying to leap up onto
I'm
that
actually gonna rouse
van,
that.
you see those people trying, and you
Okay.
just you keep knocking them down. So you're saving their bacon, and they were actually trying to save other people's bacon, but other people decided to hit back right back.
I rouse dexterity. So I
It-
can
which is
outside. Yes.
I would tell
Yes,
dogs
yes,
to
it
drag
is.
her ass in the house.
The dogs would just be looking up at you guys going, and whimpering, because they don't know what the fuck is going on. They're scared
There's
as hell.
bacon in it for you if you take her inside into the basement where it's safe. I don't care if she's bleeding when she gets down there.
They all kind of look at each other like, okay, so they tried to start hurting her. Crit 7, great. So, and Caroline was not lying. Somebody was lunging towards you because Darren was firing over other places and somebody was lunging at you. So, what do you do with the hammer?
Spin around, swing right for the head.
Okay,
Full
Fuck.
electricity, everything.
so in the the night is a full new moon, and of course it's dark outside, like really dark outside, and of course, Bomber 1 and Bomber 2 have lit up the night like it was almost Christmas, but this does not come close to what Thalia does. As Thalia moves that hammer and hits that person, Darren gets the nightlife, entertainment value that only Bob could have provided. And again, this is a testament to Bob's craftsmanship, as you can literally see that entire body light up and see all the bone structure within that body before ashes. And then the lightning continues to arc for another minute before it ends. So everyone now believes that Thalia could possibly be Thor. Good job, way to go. So as we have Frank doing his true Bruja moment, you have 8 moves. What are you doing with them?
So I actually wanted to verify something because I had spent experience before this session that I don't recall if it's something that we are actually allowed to do. So that's going to possibly change what I want. So in regards to disciplines,
Yeah.
if I have 5 on sheet, can I spend more experience to buy another discipline within that same tree? Just not level it up past 5.
What are you looking
fill
at?
it out.
What are you doing?
Temporis 3, inertial acceleration.
That's 15 XP.
Okay, so that is allowed though. I can buy it since I have the 5 in it.
Well, technically, you shouldn't be buying anything while we are in the middle of a game because that's
Right,
either
no,
prior or
I'm-
for.
No, that's why I said
Yeah.
prior to. Like that was something I had done, but I
Okay.
don't remember if that was allowed. So like that's why I wanted to verify before I did it.
XP's done before game, so if you did before game, then it's done.
Okay, so round 1, Saurian leap at the nearest fucker that's trying to putz around with us.
Okay.
Round 2, inertial acceleration. So I'm going really fast as fuck, boy.
Okay.
And then gonna go for a drive-by staking.
Mm-hmm.
Break it off.
Okay.
And then move on to the next.
Okay.
The second verse, same as the first. Another Saurian leap, inertial acceleration,
Mm-hmm.
and then rinse repeats. So just let me know what I need to roll for their skin.
Pretty much you need melee and dexterity.
Okay.
Just make
Do
sure
I
it's
Do
You
I
don't-
add anything to that
Nope.
because of being fast as fuck?
You're already fast as fuck.
Okay.
They don't get a roll to defend themselves.
Oh, noted. Okay.
You're being
strengthen
so
that.
fast, they can't stop you, period, because they don't see you. The only person who can see any of this right now,
Gwen.
Gwen and Darren, because they're both actively watching. Bob's firing at people and killing people. Thalia is turning somebody into a Christmas tree. And Evelyn has shooed Caroline away with the dogs and is turning around to see what's going on.
The
I'm
2,
just
3,
taking
and
swings
1.
at everybody
Yeah,
and ducking. Because whatever the hell she's doing, I don't want to get hit by.
that's fair.
Darren also has fleetness and heightened senses sight up, so he can actually see the true Bruja moving.
Yes, he can.
And it's kind of impressive because he's not just running around like an idiot. He's leaping at motherfuckers.
This is fair.
So for the 3 people I want to take down that are near me, 2 or 3
Yeah.
and 1 for the melee rolls.
Yeah, go
And
for it.
with the remaining 2 points, I want to return to the van.
Okay. As you're doing that, Thalia, you've gotten another 2 to 3 people coming at you. And Evelyn, you have 2 people coming at you as well. Mind you, they have come through that smoke, so they're a little bit high at the moment. Bob, you are mowing everything and everyone in its existence to pretty much dust. So as you're seeing the big ass hitters coming towards you, and we're talking not just the, like really quick fuckers, we're talking like the guys who decided they wanted to bench a fucking gym. And as you're going towards and handling this shit, you're mowing all these assholes down. So good job on you.
I've got a 2 to take a whack at one of the guys.
Okay, you're using feral weapons, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm
cool.
pissed.
No! Yes, Thalia. What? She's saying something and then she's smiling and she thinks she's cute.
Crit 6 to swing again. Sorry. Erebus brought me water, so I had muted.
That's fair.
Yeah.
So, as she's doing that, Darren, you're seeing people heading towards Evelyn.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing?
I mean,
you have weapons, you've got throwing bomb shit, you got grenades.
no. Some people are gonna get to experience consequences.
Is that
Yeah,
a
that's
you?
the reason why they're staked.
That's the name of the rifle.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
So that is a 7 on the sniper shot.
So, Evelyn, you go and do your usual, I'm going to attack with my claws, see I can do things. And as you have created a nice chest cavity, you see incendiary round go right through that chest cavity. Good job.
Knock.
And it looks like by the time you guys have gone through, and again, Thalia has made another Christmas tree out of people, because that's what she's doing. And I'm seeing that how this fight is going down. Thalia's turning around making Christmas trees, and we've got Evelyn turning around doing claws with the assist from Darren sniping him down. And then you've got the DNF squad right now. And when it all finally ends, there's nobody coming in, there's nobody left, and it's fallen silent again.
Does Darren see anyone leaving?
No.
Okay.
There's either a body, there's ash, or there's a body with a knitting needle stuck in him.
Right to the basement.
Okay.
Is she fucking down there?
She's sitting there. She's polishing her swords. They're
Thank
on her
you.
lap.
I think we might need to work out a way for you to either follow directions to help with these kinds of fights or guard my people in the house.
You said I could do one thing, and I did the one thing. Thank you.
Repeatedly.
You're welcome.
It was just the one thing. I know how to take people's heads off. I've been dying to do it for a while.
And you can easily take people's heads off if they get to my house and threaten my ghouls and family.
Okay.
That'll be about when Bob comes in.
Hey, at least I told you I could do a thing, and I did not fuck it up.
Yes, you did.
Did not. They were dead.
No, you broke our defensive line.
How did I break a
put me
defensive
at
line?
risk. You put
What's
her
a
at risk.
defensive
You
line?
Yes.
What did you
I told
say?
You don't go
Brave.
over 20 yards from the house. And you
I don't
went
know what 20 yards are from the house.
You went down range.
Well, you
Babe,
said
babe.
yell at me. Damn.
I am sorry if that was too much, y'all. I'm sorry. I thought I'd put a warning in chat.
Oh, I
Are we
missed
good?
that chat. I'm fine.
Okay.
Caroline's not understanding a damn word he said. It's just like boom, 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 boom. Selective hearing. Plus teenager.
You do not go down range when we are firing. You do not go past the safe line. You put yourself at risk. You put her at risk. You put everyone else at risk by breaking the defensive line.
What safe line?
The one I told you about.
I
The
don't
one
know
in the lawn where the grass changes.
I didn't know that. Does it change then?
She's
I
going to stay
offer-
in the house.
The remainder of what's left of that last piece of steak to Bob.
Shit. Shit, are you really?
Yeah, the last of that little.
Fuck. All right.
It's about half of a knitting needle. Or not a needle.
Okay. Because I'm sure by this time Darren and Thalia have come back into the house.
One thing Darren wanted to do before is just to look all, like, just take a quick scan all the way around the house to see if there's anyone on the sides or behind.
You'll see those 3 individuals.
Yeah, as soon as he clocks the purple-haired one, he's just like,
Though
and he just,
there are 3 instead
I
of
am sorry,
3.
nerdy. I
No,
put
you're
a trigger
fine.
warning in.
You did. You
There-
did. I just
Instead
knew it
of
was coming, didn't know when.
instead of 3 people, there's 1 person and 2 wolves.
yeah, he just gives a little salute and then just goes back downstairs.
She will kind of give a little warning, like she might come in to talk, so she might have like a little white flaggy thing, like I'll be in a minute.
Yeah, he's definitely going downstairs now with fleetness still active. It's like, you know, this is a great conversation and all, but we've got wolves incoming, so we might want to, you know, table this
Great.
conversation.
Keep her here. I'm going up to talk to them. They might actually not shoot me.
I will stand in front of Caroline with Thor's hammer.
Caroline's got 2 swords in her lap, and she has a wedding stone, and she's just like this.
Oh, wait, that's me. That's me. Ignore me.
I know just what to do.
Have
Bob will
fun.
walk out.
Let's not antagonize the wolves, please.
Oh, they're fine.
Okay, good.
I think he's going to throw the stick at him.
Damn.
Calm thoughts. Calm thoughts.
He will tap Evelyn on the shoulder and say, "If you need me, yell. I'll be in the van." And I think Evelyn's frozen.
Yeah, she is. This is the week of being frozen. Let it go, everyone. Just let it go.
Damn it, Gwen! Knock it off with the timey-wimey shit.
This bitch over here with her Tangle Atropos hands. Like, god damn it.
Okay.
No, I apologize. It's probably Convocation of Hades Court.
I think you're not wrong.
Computer reboot, unscheduled. Apologies.
It is what it is. As Bob goes upstairs, Caroline just looks to the other guys going, I'm sorry, but I knew I could do a thing, and we thinned him out.
Whether you know you have the capability of doing something versus our knowledge of what you can do are 2 different things.
I've got both.
What Bob was getting at is that in order for us to maintain certain status quos and prevent crossfire from happening, you should know where the lines are.
I didn't know where the line was, and I didn't understand it. Sorry.
Well, now you do. No, that's fine. Now you do. And now you can... I'm not going to say be a good childer, but...
Yeah, let's not do that.
Oh, by the way, and Frank's going to walk up, grab a rag out of his pocket. You got something right there. Wipes blood off of her forehead.
Oh! Thanks. Though, I have to say, Thalia did a lot of awesome moves. It was actually really cool to see the people light up. I almost wanted to throw tinsel. Because it was Christmas trees. It was really cool.
You notice Thor's sledgehammer sparking.
She's not doing anything but sitting there with the whetstone, taking care of her sword, and complimenting. She's not going to fight. She's not going to do anything. She's just simply stating a fact that she saw.
So what in your history taught you to fight?
My sire. Well, my sire, and then her friend, boyfriend, I don't know, the relationship was crazy.
Is that why your sire died?
Well, she was trying to get me away from her boyfriend because he was getting a little crazy about the whole Book of Nut thing that I was translating. Because they're trying to find some chick.
Oh, so it's your fault. Got it.
Sure. I mean, that's a hell of a way of blaming it, but not my fault.
Sorry, just running the lines, and that's a straight line. It makes sense. Cause and effect.
Well,
You did things and returned, and somebody died for it. True death. Nothing wrong with that.
okay, yeah, that's dark.
That's what we are dealing with every night.
Like, really dark, super dark.
You know he's right!
Shut up, Percy!
No, you signed up for whatever Percy's telling you.
I did not sign up for Percy dying because I told you I could go with you all.
I didn't sign up for this to happen. Listen here, children.
I can't, you're
I
dead.
try to do
La,
one
la,
good
la,
thing in
la,
my
la.
on life, and you know what happens?
Yeah, you get
Dead.
kidnapped.
I never asked for this.
You brought it upon me. And now you're stuck with the consequences.
And
No!
yes, Darren does.
You should name
actually
your
do
sword that.
Darren does actually say that. Because he can hear Percy too. Because Sense the Unseen is not something you can turn off.
It's not. So as you guys are having that conversation and
Frank's gonna disengage and go upstairs, grab a drink.
while they're doing that, Evelyn and Bob, you're going upstairs?
Yeah, Bob's gonna go. Bob tapped Evelyn on the shoulder, said, "Yell if you need me," and he's gonna go into his van. He's gonna clean up a little bit, and he's gonna work on designing a thing.
Oh, boy.
I'm going to take the cats with me and stand just inside my gate.
Oh, you'll see a woman like that. She's already at the gate sitting crisscross applesauce on the floor, on the ground. Just kind of like playing with some yarn, just having fun.
I assume you were not against us in that whole little nightmare.
No, we're the ones who kept your back safe.
Appreciated. I'm
You-
Evelyn, and you are?
Charlotte, we met at the fabric store.
Oh, sorry. Let's just pretend I recognized that.
That's fine. I can hear you guys a lot. Okay, you guys have some anger issues.
It's been
At night.
it's been a month at this point.
Oh, it's been 6 months for me, but hey, what am I complaining?
How are you doing?
Oh, I'm about 7 points less rage than Bob is.
Yes, well, Bob's safety field was perforated.
Compromised. Hey,
put a lot of work into that.
hey, all I know is that you're Sledgehammer's sister. Holy shit. If I ever need somebody to, like, bring the thunder, can I borrow her?
Yes, she scared me.
Okay, good. Long and short, we heard some shit was going down. What's going on with y'all?
I don't even know anymore. We've got a child up there we need to keep safe. She does not want to stay safe. Clearly.
Oh, yeah.
Mercy's dead. We've got another newbie to work on, and all I want is people to stay the hell off my yard.
I'm not in your yard.
Not you.
Okay, good. That
You
mean
make deliveries.
yeah, I can still go on your yard. We're good, right?
Yes, you're fine.
Okay, good. Can you tell that guy that was sniping that I'm friendly? Because he waved, but I have a feeling he still might think I'm going to munch on him, and I'm not going to. You guys taste actually quite not disgusting. Sorry. You ash in our mouths. It's kind of gross.
He's always on high alert.
Okay. Good to know. Fair enough. Dear God.
I'll let him know
How
I'd
he stayed
appreciate.
alive for 200 years.
I'll let him know I'd appreciate it if he didn't kill my supplier. Yes.
I mean, I would personally not like to die. I came close to it once. I don't really want to do it again.
Is there anything you need?
No, just came in to say hi and make sure you guys were okay.
You're
mean-
welcome to come in for a drink if you want. I'm sure Gertrude will love to see you.
Yes! Though. I'm not on the menu, am I? We're good?
Not in my house, you're not. No.
Okay, good. I only asked because the last time I hung out with your family, well, not your family, but your clan's family, I almost died, so kind of want to make sure.
I understand. You don't happen to know Olivia, do you?
No, but I have heard of her from her brother. I'm not in his pack, but word gets around.
Fair enough. Apparently, her sire is also mine.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Sorry?
it's tangled. Come
Well,
on in.
do you want me to tell you quickly what you've got in there in your basement?
I prefer not to know what Darren has in my basement.
She's trying not to laugh. Look, I don't know what that man's got in his basement, okay? I don't even know what Bob's got. And trust me, I don't want to know what those two guys have. Those make my life incredibly difficult unless I'm trying to hack into somebody's computer. And I'm not here to hack anyone's computer. Yeah.
What were you talking about then?
The Spitfire that's got the 2 fucking claymores.
The child!
Yeah.
Yes. What the hell is she?
You haven't asked her?
She doesn't know.
Oh, shit. Oh, then it did work. Oh, fuck!
What worked?
Pinky
She
swear.
opens the front door and kind of waves her in.
Pinky swear.
All right.
As
You
soon
got.
as Darren hears the door, he switches his heightened senses to hearing.
Oh, that's fair. I got heightened clacky. Look. We were told to watch out for her to make sure she got into Chicago okay. Well, this is as close to Chicago as she's going to get at the moment. But long and the short, she's been looked at for a lot of people. Not just for what she's got in her head, but what she can do. Her mind all got jacked up and erased.
We've caught that part at least. So she's not as much of a child as we think. Well, that's helpful.
Just add a couple of zeros to her age.
Brilliant. Is there a way to undo that mind fuckery?
Well, I mean, I could use an old mage, a young mage, and some paradox in between.
Oh no, we already have one of those messes to worry about.
Oh,
Let's not make another.
You meant Frank, got you?
I wouldn't call Frank the mess, but what they did to his mind clearly was.
As I said. Hey, look, you got Thor, you've got Hawkeye, you've got Iron Man. I mean, seriously. You got Black Widow in there, too. And that's not you.
No, I'm just the one who tries to run the house, and I am failing.
Well, just deep. Do you breathe?
For now.
Yeah, breathe. Like quite a bit.
I am going to go consult with my coterie then, because this is definitely new information. Thank you so much.
Just easy around her. The moment that shit snaps and she remembers, let's just put it to you this way. The other 3 Methuselahs that are out there in Chicago may or may not be coming down to say hi.
She's a what?
Just saying. Somewhere. I didn't say she is. She's not there just yet. Look, we're keeping track of a lot of shit. We owe Hera. We owe Hera some, and now apparently Frank decided, no, not Frank, I'm sorry, I'm getting my names confused. Oh, what's his fucking, the broken, goddamn that asshole. Oh, fuck. It's supposed to be the Malkavian dude.
That does not narrow it down.
The Malkavian asshole. Oh.
Still doesn't narrow it down.
Which one? There's a lot of assholes out there that happen to have broken mirrors.
The one that was holding Joliet in Naperville. That asshole.
William.
Oh, you mean James?
That
Not a problem
dickhead.
anymore.
It might
William.
not. No, William.
Billiam.
He
Billards.
decided to put a crack hole thing, so now we're all trying to figure out if the 2 chuckleheads that are now taken over are still going to handle the treaty in place. We don't know yet. So we're trying to vie for some power and try and get some territory, so we're not fucked up in the end.
Well, I'll deal with the not a child for you. Have at thee with the other nightmare.
We've got your backyard. As in, I'm not claiming your backyard as my territory, but the backyard of your backyard is somewhere we kind of hang because we need to, if that's cool. We're not going to do anything to y'all. We don't have any reason for it.
There are mines out there somewhere. They are marked with a scent. Be careful. The animals that are out there may or may not try to eat you.
Oh, no, we already have communication on them.
Fantastic.
We have a deal with them. They kind of said to have a deal with you guys.
Works for me.
We have an accord?
Yes. She'll shake her hand and
Great.
go inside and shout, Darren!
So, Junie, I put a roll in chat.
I put 3.
Hey, Junie. Given that Frank's been involved in things with people of significant older age than himself, and possibly has PTSD from it, would he be able to identify that particular kind of skill set based on movement? Well, I know who I'm eating tonight.
As in the elder, you do know she is a Toreador elder. As into her name and how she acts, you don't know because her face and her everything has been changed. She doesn't know it, nor does she remember it.
Edible arrangement. That's her new name.
Only thing is that she knows how to do a thing.
Got it. Juice box.
Evelyn is fishing around in one of the very dusty cabinets for a very particular old bottle and chugging part of it as she continues to holler for Darren.
No, Darren came up as soon as she called the first time because he's just like...
Oh, thank God, there you are. We apparently have a Methuselah in my guest room.
Yes, I'm aware I heard everything.
Storyteller, is there any objections to the rolls that I did in chat?
Where did you do rolls? And people
Oh,
have
yeah.
been.
So,
you
he had
all.
a 10 for weaponsmithing, crit 10 for weaponsmithing, and crit 9 for blood sorcery. He wants to make a boom boom neck that will keep her from, running away.
Three rolls, actually. The first was a messy crit 9 to design a warded explosive collar so that the next time she does something like this, her head just gets blown off.
Bold
And
of
then
you
a
to
couple of
assume.
rolls to actually build the thing once it's designed.
I will say you're able to create this thing. It'll be interesting for you to actually try and implement,
Make it really pretty.
but good luck.
That would
That's when Bob walks in with a slightly glowing collar that has some electronics on it and 2 incendiary grenades.
That's kind of straightforward.
I'm not putting that on any of my animals.
Oh God, no.
Can I not be involved in this as the werewolf decides to just kind of like go cover her neck like?
No, not for you.
Darren looks at her and is just like, you said you were asked to bring her into Chicago.
I always has to watch her and to get her into as close to Chicago as we can.
By whom?
Here she
From
is.
where?
Hera.
Okay, out of character, I don't know what that means.
I know, that's why she's looking at you to see. Hera is actually one of the alphas down close to Joliet who holds a sept down there. And actually had a contract and agreement with William, as well as the lady. So, werewolf! Go forth and conquer on that one.
Olivia's just chugging the bottle. This bottle's going to be gone by the time she's fucking done, and she's gonna be drunk like all hell.
Darren turns. Oh shit. Oh shit. Yeah, no, she survived to the modern nights. Cool. Darren just looks at Bob and is like, okay, I don't know if we have Helena, Eletria, or Kalida down there, but you're not putting an explosive collar on her.
You'd need a lot more explosives than that.
We're not putting a bomb on a Methuselah in my basement!
She's not a Methuselah. I've walked her blood.
He does know she is an elder.
Fantastic.
She's old enough to be a concern. You're gonna need more explosives than that, though.
Jeez.
I took a nuke.
We not?
How
Did she come
about
upstairs?
we go have
No,
a little
she's
talk?
not.
I was supposed to say no.
Child.
Thalia stayed down there and guarded her,
Yeah,
not letting
she's
her
not
leave.
moving.
Sounds
Okay,
like-
okay, that's what I was verifying.
I believe it's time to have a talk with the child and inform her that she is a grown-up and
No.
what that entails, and have an ally out of this, not piss her off by threatening to blow her sky high.
Yes.
Or we just eat her.
No.
You saw what she did out there. You really think you can eat her?
Yes.
I have put too much into keeping her little ass alive. We are not eating the child.
The werewolf's just like,
I mean, what are the odds that you'll have 2 wraiths out of that?
Who wants her?
who wants her? God, who doesn't want her?
Everyone.
What are they offering?
A lot more than what you can. And I'm not here to take her.
No. I'm wondering why the hell we're going to the expense and the trouble at this point, when we could be quite profitable and get rid of the problem.
Your daily's showing.
Because she showed up on my property and asked for help. It is the same reason we acquired Percy.
And the same
Mr.
reason
Watch.
I'm here. Your home, your rules, but just know that
She can
As things stand, she's a liability. Something has to change.
total power corrupts totally.
If we talk to her, that can change.
we talked
I've
to her.
tried on numerous occasions. She
We
doesn't
tried
listen.
talking to her as a child. We haven't tried talking to her as an equal.
It has become
Is that
clear now that she is not
So I should
a
shoot
child.
her knees and shoulders, and then we should talk.
She's certainly not an equal.
Because that's what would happen were she an equal and she had done this dumb shit.
Bob,
If she were an equal, we wouldn't have talked to her like she was a child. That's what she's been reacting against.
let me talk to her. We will
As you
either have an
wish.
ally who can leave and not give you these problems anymore, or someone who will understand what she actually needs to do.
Or option 3. A meal. I'm just throwing it out there. Everybody here wouldn't mind a little bit more power.
Some of us still have a conscience, Mr. Watch.
Don't mistake the want for power for not having a conscience. I just happen to be a little removed from mine.
And she'll just go downstairs.
So Caroline would have said to me that they're talking about me. You should go upstairs. Dahlia would have responded with, "My sister trusted me to watch you. You ran off once. We told you to go inside. You didn't.
Yeah.
I don't know that I can trust you to stay down here if I go upstairs. So I'm staying right here until I'm otherwise told by my sister." Your
What the hell are you
actions.
two doing?
Your actions are what we have to react to. Yes, you helped. Yes, you took people out. But what did you do to do that?
Did what I was trained to do?
No. You broke our trust.
She said I could do the thing. I did the thing.
Yes, and you almost took out the entirety of the coterie in the process. And it turns out you are no child. You should know better. But someone altered your memories.
I do remember waking up. And I didn't remember things. I don't remember.
You may well be several thousand years old.
Ooh.
I don't know for certain. Darren might, but I don't.
He's smart.
You mean to tell me this little shit is old as sin?
Not as old as your sin, maybe.
It's possible, Percy.
God damn it, I should have ate her when I had the chance.
Why does everyone want to eat me?
For God's sake, for power, child.
You know they can't do that.
We cannot reverse your memories. However, if you are willing to cooperate and follow orders and behave, you may regain trust to work with us again. At the least, I'm sure Darren will be quite happy to help avail you of your possible abilities and age in exchange for, I don't know, other information that you clearly still recall.
Now, apparently I remember the stuff I need to remember. I've been always willing to work with people. Everyone just keeps throwing me in a room.
That's because when we tried to work with you, you nearly gave the Camarilla a bargain chip we can't afford to lose.
But I didn't give the Camarilla anything. No. I didn't give the Camarilla anything.
Yet, if they get a hold of you, we have other problems.
Fair, but Hardestat tried to do that and it didn't work.
You can either learn to work with the coterie as part of the coterie, or you can take your pets and leave.
I'm not saying anything other than I've always wanted to work with people, but I keep getting thrown into different things.
And I'm giving you the choice.
I mean, let me show you what I can do, and I can do it.
You have to be able to work with us. Doing one thing did not mean run out of the blast zone. You quite literally could have taken out the entire coterie in one stupid move, girl.
Well,
Oh, look at this. Child doesn't value one life. Go figure.
I didn't say I didn't value on life. I didn't
Exhibit Hey!
I don't care if she values her own unlife. Someone else didn't either. I care about how she's going to affect the rest of our unlife.
Percy fades into the ground at that comment.
Their comment.
I just want to help. I will do what I can.
Are you going to listen and cooperate and stop running off on your own?
I will say this. I will negotiate.
Are you going to stop running off on your own?
I will say, can I finish my sentence, please and
Yes.
thank you.
Go ahead.
I will keep within your blast zone, though I didn't really realize there was a blast zone, if it is shown. I didn't see one, so therefore I didn't know.
It was verbally said.
I don't
20
know.
yards.
It's the wall.
I can't tell you the difference between 10 yards and 20 yards.
It's a
the
wall.
wall.
I don't
It's a
know.
6-foot tall brick wall.
Physical
Oh.
wall.
The mythical wall. Okay. I will try and remember this. Apparently I have memory issues. So does a storyteller, but that's okay.
Suggest staying out of Bob's path for a few days.
Oh, I can do that. That's not a problem.
Wonderful.
Though,
Let's go find Darren.
if you find floating things, don't blame me.
Besides Percy?
I know a thing or two.
Whatever.
Okay.
Let's go find Darren.
Sure. That sounds good. At least, you know, the sparkly wannabe Tremere isn't gonna hurt me.
Oh no. So we're gonna go upstairs, and I'm gonna wave at Darren and go, "She's your problem now." Chug the rest of that bottle and keep walking upstairs.
I would have held my hand out for the bottle and just gone when she chugs the rest of it.
Darren's just like
I have to do this
check
sober.
the third cabinet from the left on the bottom row.
You're
I've
the
got
best.
Plenty in there.
You're the best. Bottle, start chugging it. So
This is fine. I'm trying to remember her sire's name. I have to look it up now and research again.
Okay, hang on. I'm gonna message you something.
Oh, goodness.
Jamie, while in the ground, Percy's going to use Scent Strand to feel out where that other book is right now.
Okay.
So, what do I see, hear, taste from the vicinity of the book?
What did you roll?
Flat 2.
And you want to taste the book?
I mean, sense, all senses. So, sight, hearing, smell, whatever is available.
he wants to be a ghost and lick the book.
I just use that as an example because I figured you wouldn't follow what senses means. I was taking a gamble that you weren't following me, and I was right because you
He
fixated on the
wants to
one thing
lick
that made no
the
sense.
book.
Fine. Forget it.
Percy
Never
wants
mind.
to lick the book of knowledge.
Percy's just gonna sink further into the ground because even God fucking denies him now.
Well, I'm also looking at the names that I'm given so I can figure out what I'm doing. Because, hi, how are you? And I'm thinking, Percy's pretty much going to see a book that's not from this time, nor from this century. And pretty much he's going to try and figure out that this shit is not something...
That's not my fetter.
No, it's not. Not even close.
Where is this fetter at? Can I identify the surrounding area?
Yeah, wait. You're looking for... because Gwen did not give the book back.
That's why I'm asking.
It is wrapped up in a silk cloth.
Okay. And where's its immediate vicinity?
It is in a house, not near you.
Understood. That's terrifying.
Though you can feel that it's almost like time wrapped in a bubble.
Oh, that's fine. Heroes never die.
This is fair. And I'm trying to do things, and I'm so sorry.
That's all for Percy. He's gonna stay in the ground for a little while. Think about what he's not done.
Just lick the Book of Nod.
Tastes like cinnamon, death, armpit, disappointment. Shit. I think it has Thalia's aftershave?
Excuse you.
Wow.
Was that an old joke?
Yeah.
Did I recycle it?
Maybe.
No.
So, as she is presented to Darren, she has the two swords in the back holders, because apparently she's allowed
no Deadpool.
They're not
Windpool.
they're like down. They're not crossed. They're just down. And she's just like, okay.
Do you have any idea how many... Let's just say this. The progenitor of your line was very prolific.
Okay, good to know.
And it's hard to track which specific one you were, even if I was sure that what Bob knows about your generation is accurate. Because there are mages involved, and they can do all kinds of weird things. It's like if changelings got involved. I heard over in LA, some changeling just turned a bunch of elders into thin bloods. So, who knows what they can do with generations?
Scary.
Hmm?
Scary.
Yes. Yes, this is why we do not fuck with the changelings.
I don't fuck with anyone. I try not to.
Well, maybe you don't now, but we don't know if you didn't because you're from Helena's line.
Ooh, I remember talking to somebody like her before. We spoke Greek.
So, I'm just going to start saying some names and stop me if any of them sound familiar. Okay?
Okay.
Eletria.
Maybe? I don't know.
Okay. Let's see. Alexandria. Callisti e Callisto.
I knew an Alexandria and I knew a Callisto.
Okay. So they weren't you. That's good to know.
Can we
Melinda.
The Tremere lady!
No, Melinda Galbraith.
No, I don't know her, but I knew Melinda. She was in
I'm
Tremere.
sorry. Am I related to this bitch too? Is Victoria?
No.
Fade to black.
Let's see.
I went back in my sheet, bitch, and you yes.
Violetta. Violetta or Renata?
Violetta sounds familiar. Something like that.
Darren's just like going through documents he has on, not documents, like he has it on his phone, just like he's just going through like, who the fuck could this be? Like, okay. Violetta.
Hey, Junie.
Mm-hmm.
Question with this Frank's side.
Mm-hmm.
Would he have any knowledge of active antediluvians or elders from his realm, even if they look different?
Possibly.
Because feel like that's something he would keep track of to avoid at all fucking costs because he remembers what happens.
Sure.
Oh, wait. Never mind about Violetta. She was killed by First Light.
I mean, I remember a couple of people.
Names?
Well, Merlinda's the one that you brought up. She taught me how to understand the occult. She was really nice too. We stayed a couple of weeks in Brianna. Bob's typing furiously right now.
Does the name Shaitan mean anything to you?
Not a present.
Rosa Martinez.
Possibly. I knew a Rosa. She was
You
really
said
nice.
that your sire was with a Sabbat.
Yep.
Rosa was a descendant of Melinda, who is a descendant of Helena. She is also a Sabbat.
Was she really pretty?
All Toreadors tend to be very pretty.
Well, I mean, you don't. I mean, like, really pretty. Not just
Not-
pretty, but pretty. There's a difference.
Helena did tend to make sure her descendants were more beautiful than others.
Yeah!
Did she parade around as a La Sombra for a stint?
I mean,
Rosa Martinez, yes.
I mean, she taught me with shadow walking.
She was an anti-tribu who helped rule Mexico City.
I mean, I can do the shadowy stuff, I just don't like doing it. I feel icky.
Can I do a stupid roll?
I love that my legacy in this game is the stupid roll.
Okay,
Very
so
fitting, though.
Fuck.
you're almost certainly of Melinda's line.
Rousing intelligence,
Rosa Martinez.
burning a willpower,
Any-
embracing the messy crit. Oh god.
There's no record of whether or not Rosa had any child there because she's
Dead.
Sabbat. Sabbat. They
No.
don't keep records.
Oh, no, but she's dead. I mean, I saw her ash. It wasn't very
Hey,
good.
Bob. Where were
Yeah?
you with that necklace?
Think we would have been upstairs in the kitchen. Bob's topping off after some thirsty work.
Okay.
Probably
Okay.
sitting on the counter next to him.
I'm going to sit on this roll until you come downstairs, hopefully with that. If not, this is going to go sideways very quickly.
Like, I thought that they were, like, upstairs in the kitchen talking.
I assumed that they had walked downstairs, but
Oh,
I might be
okay.
wrong.
Then
Jenny,
what?
can you tell us what the scene was again?
They're in the kitchen.
You're in the kitchen.
They are in the kitchen?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
So, let's do this. So we were up in the kitchen talking while Bob topped off from the fridge, and then they're coming downstairs to see what everyone else is doing. And Bob's got the thing in his hands.
So, Junie, I would like to apologize
Okay.
because Frank's doing a lot of stupid really quick
Yeah.
because he
He
knows
was
who this plot
counter
is.
rolling.
So I'm 3 points hungrier for that Clothos.
Mm-hmm.
Just out of curiosity, what level is Clothos?
5th.
Oh, it's the 5th dot? Okay. Well, I don't have that yet for celerity, so can't do anything about this.
And I'm also going to apologize because I aroused intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
And I used a willpower because I really wanted a messy crit on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
Frank's doing a dumb, messy triple crit 15.
Uh-huh.
Do I still have the kitchen?
Grabbing the necklace. and I'm getting it on her neck.
Oh no.
You
I
can
don't have a kitchen.
Hold on a minute. He's popping a couple of things that.
Hey, Evelyn, at least we're not in the kitchen, unless you went back down and I didn't notice.
No, she's upstairs crying into Rosebud's fur, drunk off her
I will
ass.
leaden moment the shit out of her.
Oh, then Thalia would be like patting her back and shit, drinking.
Okay, give me a minute.
Fun thing about celerity is that if you have it high enough, it can completely compete with Temporis.
Yes, it can.
So this is going to be a battle of speed. And I have no regrets for it. Because Frank fucking is terrified of people that are, around 6th, 7th generation.
I'm just seeing a cat, a lioness or something lounging in the chair in the kitchen, back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, watching everything. Like, oh, who fucked up what? Which mouse am I eating?
I mean, you're not wrong. Give me a second because you are going to be reacting to two things. I may or may not be sorry. And go ahead.
I said I am.
I mean, it's going to be highly entertaining for a lot of people.
And I'm just going to go with a dominance compulsion. If that's okay with you.
I mean...
There might be other problems in Frank's future.
I mean, not wrong.
For sure, Evelyn's future. Everyone's future.
I'm back. I missed that.
Depends. What's worst case scenario? Frank has a plan B with this being done. What's the tension strength of those grenades on that necklace?
Okay. I got it.
I don't
The pins are out. They are being held by the mechanism.
Understood. A good punch.
Great. So, where are you when you activate Clotho's gift?
I was in the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
So if we are in the kitchen having that conversation,
Mm-hmm.
and Bob's over there sipping some scissor out of a glass jar, and the bombing necklace is right beside him, my very first move is going to be to grab that and turn.
Mm-hmm.
My second will be to leaden moment her. My
Okay.
third will be to leaden moment her. My fourth will be leaden moment her. All the way up to about 10th. And I'll give you the respective rolls for those.
So, the moment you turn and grab the things from Bob, before you can let a moment, she's got split second. Stridian Shroud.
Cool. Darkness. Lovely. I can still feel my way around in darkness. It'll be
Yeah.
fine.
You can't see, feel, or do anything. You are in the abyss.
Cool.
Cats are
So,
chuckling.
Junie,
Yes.
as soon as the Stygian Shroud comes down,
Yep.
rapid reflexes,
Yep.
2 more of those grenades are going off right now.
That's fine. When that happens,
Everyone's getting sprinkles.
that's fine. Because that shroud will go out the door.
Hey, Junie. Question. How fast does Stygian Shroud activate? So would it just be like a puddle with that very first move expanding out from her, and then third move, it puddles out further, fourth, it's almost all the way to the door?
It's
Like, how does that work in regards to, turn-based?
It's a single round action.
It's one round. So as she saw you, lightning reflexes saw that as you're doing leaden moment. She's a shroud.
So I see the darkness just pan past me as my back's turned for the split
She
second.
actually keeps it just to herself. She is in darkness. Once she sees you do that, if you come in her vicinity, you walk into an abyss.
Noted. Okay.
She's not trying to harm anyone. She is now in self-preservation.
Noted. So Darren's glitter bombs go off.
Yep.
Yep.
Sprinkles
And this-
affect the cats?
Yes.
Yes!
It affects
Oh,
Everyone!
shit.
And Darren's second move
That
is
changes
to
my
grab
moves.
the 50 cal, and he's pointing it at Frank.
Are they the violent kind of
Because,
catnip
again,
cats, or
Darren has zero loyalty to Frank. He does not consider him part of the coterie. He is a stranger who just possibly tried to kill a elder / Methuselah in their house that Darren was trying to befriend. So he fucked with Darren's business as well.
Fuck. Oh, fuck.
so glad I'm drunk.
So if it's only in her vicinity, and Frank can't see her, he's releasing the necklace and running out the fucking door, like out the back. Nope. Can't deal with that bullshit. True Brujas don't feel fear. It's just self-preservation.
So, what do you mean by releasing? Are you just dropping it, or are you deliberately setting it off?
Dropping it, not triggering it. That's different.
Can I roll maybe wits and dexterity to try and catch it before it hits the ground?
You can certainly try.
Okay.
Are
My-
they violent on catnip, or are they just twitching on the ground?
Oh, with that kind of sparkles, they're seeing catnip dancing on their noses. It's
In
just
fact, they think that everyone's catnip.
not wrong.
That sounds dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Flat 4. He's gonna dive for it and try and catch it.
Yeah, he could definitely dive for it.
Remaining 5
Yeah.
turns, I'm out the door. Nope.
So I'm
Lying
guessing
in the
the
chair.
50 cal comes up in time for Darren to see Bob dive for the thing and just take a couple deep breaths on the ground with it in his hands a few inches from the floor.
I should have just pulled the trigger when I saw him this morning.
The cat on the chair is now batting at Bob's hair.
The Stygian Shroud just stays there.
Oh, Darren's going to the back door. He's trying to get a beat on Frank.
Oh, the moment you hit the back door, you
Frank's
can
just up
see
against the
it's
back
just
of the housing. Just like his nails dug into the fucking. I'm assuming that there's probably. What's the outside? Is it brick? Is it mortar? Is it
it's brick. It's an old house, yeah.
fingers
Let's not do
impaled
anything crazy.
into the brick? And you could tell, like, on his face, true Brujas don't show emotion, but you could probably tell the remnants of PTSD.
I'm going to give you one chance to explain what the fuck you were thinking.
Had a flashback to us getting mowed down by somebody almost as old as her, a bit older than her. And I wanted to prevent that from happening to you all.
And your first instinct was try
To put a leash on it.
kill.
Leash, not murder. Do you know who that is in there? Because I sure as shit do. And she's dangerous where I come from. And I know this place is different. I know this place is different. But
Sure, she is dangerous. She's also dangerous here, in case you didn't see what she was doing out there.
why do you think I went for the leash instead of going for the stake? I didn't want to end up on the ground next to all my friends.
Why
Ashing
do you
out.
think I was trying to talk to her and get her on our side, you absolute muscle-brained moron? You don't survive this world by trying to kill everyone who is stronger than you. You survive in this world by trying to make sure that people who can kill you have reasons not to. And right now, we had a very friendly, very powerful person that we could have made friends with, and you just about fucked that up 5 ways from Sunday.
We're not dead. I didn't fuck it up. Don't talk to me about survival. I'll adjust.
Adjust quicker. Darren just lowers the 50 cal and comes back inside.
I imagine while Evelyn is sobbing drunk into Rosebud, Thalia, who is now drunk, is
Character.
just...
Love you, Rono.
No, I love you too. We're good. We're good. You and I, I can separate RP. Like, we're not going hard right now.
Thalia is now just hugging on Evelyn. I love you so much.
I love that the twins are just upstairs drunk.
We are.
Fuck
we
you,
are
I'm
done.
drunk. Fuck
We're
you,
out
I'm
of
drunk.
this shit. We're just
Bob?
like, nope. We're drunk
Bob will
now.
actually knock on the door and poke his head in where the twins are at.
I just love you so much. And I just don't want us dead.
You're basically looking at a sobbing mess and Rosebud.
Is it alright if I give something to Gertrude as a contingency plan?
That depends on what it is.
Holds out the necklace. I can't
long-
think of anybody safer to give it to, honestly.
I can't think of a better way to make sure that she's safe until she's not. Just make sure you explain it to her first.
Okay. Goes to find Gertrude.
While that's going on, does Frank come back in the house?
No, his fingers are staying in the brick for a little while longer.
Does Darren come back in the house?
Yeah, Darren walked back in the door.
The Stridian Shroud will turn back into Caroline.
Mm-hmm.
And she'll go, I don't feel safe here. I should go. I'm sorry.
Darren goes to one of the cabinets and opens it up and pulls out a burner phone. And he hands it to her. He says, once you activate this, it'll be live for 24 hours. It has our numbers programmed into it. If you need anything, reach out. I will try and see if I can find out who exactly you were.
I just needed a friend, but I understand you guys all have roles and things I can't really handle. I'm sorry.
It's okay, I'll always be with you.
No, you won't, Percy. I won't be in reach.
Bullshit.
Darren also reaches into his pocket and pulls out the jar of sprinkles that he got from Boblin. And he's like, you're fast enough if you need people to not know you were somewhere. Just stick one of these in each of their mouths.
Ooh, okay. That's the sprinkle stuff, right?
Yes.
Okay. Thanks. Tell the twins I'm sorry. And I'll come back for the dogs once I get a place. If I can find a place. I don't know. I don't know where I belong. But I'm getting everyone angry.
He reaches into his pocket and hands her Edith's card. And says, go to the Painted Lady. Tell her I'm cashing in a favor. Get her to find you a place to stay.
You sure?
We took care of the people who bombed her club. She owes me one.
Okay. Give the twins a hug for me, okay?
Yeah.
Just tell Bob Next time, spraying paint, good idea for illuminating a range area. I'm horrible at geometry. I really am. I'm really bad. Tell him I'm sorry. I didn't mean to piss him off. Oh. All my stuff's upstairs. I think you and I don't know if anyone else is musically inclined in this place. I mean, I have a violin and a guitar.
I mean, you can get it now and
Nah,
before you leave. But,
they're upstairs. I don't want to. I mean,
well,
I'll
would
tell you. I'll show you a party trick though. And
Okay.
she'll open up the thing to Shadow Step. I could have done this all along. But
Yeah.
you guys were really nice to me at the beginning, and I don't want to piss you all off anymore. I'm sorry.
I'll take your instruments to Boblin. I'm sure the Fae have some people who can use them, or she can hold on to them for you, whichever you prefer.
Hold on to him. Oh. Laptop's upstairs. All the things that you might want for the book is in there. I'll bring over my art when I'm done. Oh, and, they're still going after Sybil. You might want to stop them. Get the keys. Best way to do it.
Okay. Alright.
Did I handshake you, or are you gonna try and booby trap me?
Darren just holds out his hand.
Okay. She
Shakes her hand.
She covers her hand with the sleeve, and she does that. I don't want to shock you or anything. Sorry.
Take care.
I'll talk to you guys later when Bob's not as explosive and that collar is destroyed, because I know when blood sorcery is being used, it kind of glows.
Yeah, it does do that.
See ya. And she'll step through and disappear.
Darren just goes upstairs. Actually, no, he wouldn't. Like, he knows that they're drunk. He's just like goes downstairs and immediately starts writing himself notes on what all happened, and sets an alarm for the next day for that to come back onto his phone so he knows what happened. Because again, everyone who was in that dining room got sprinkled.
Yes!
That's why Bob's handing the explosive necklace off to a ghoul that wasn't in the room. With instructions that if any of the kindred who sleep in the house become a liability, then the ghoul is to go into their room during the daytime when they're incapacitated and put the necklace on them.
Which is wise. But yeah, Darren puts all that in his notes so that he'll remember well, he won't remember, but he'll know the next day what happened.
And with that ends our session. Yes.
No!
Yeah, it's 9. A little past 9.
One last thing. One last little teeny thing.
What one last teeny thing?
When he comes back in and sees that there's no Torio Sabra still in the kitchen, nearby notepad, I'm going to write out her full name and the generation that I remember.
Okay.
I'm going to fold it into an origami cat, and I'm going to leave it outside Darren's room.
Okay.
Well, maybe on its side, slid halfway under the door. Maybe pushed it all the way through. I feel like Frank would actually push it all the way through because of all the animals. They don't want them to eat it, especially on sprinkles.
That's fair, because everyone's on sprinkles.
So at some point, you might hear the shuffling of paper under your door.
Oh, Darren would definitely check that.
I mean, not everyone's on sprinkles. The ones who aren't on sprinkles are very drunk.
Drunk!
This is true.
But that's not sprinkles.
Bruce is probably fine if he's even in the house at this point.
Bruce is probably handling other things. So, we'll start with the written. With the I'm going to yell in dad voice. Roses and
You went
Thorns.
full on dad voice.
Yes, you did. I felt like part of the Grim
And
Nation
I am
going,
sorry if that was too much, y'all. But
You're good.
You're fine.
all right. I mean, overall, I did have a fun session. I liked the, I like seeing some action after we've had some kind of more talky sessions. And it may be a unpopular opinion, but I'm kind of glad that NPC's not in the house anymore. She was always really frustrating for my character to deal with.
Aww.
One of my characters died for her. How do you think I feel?
No real thorns.
Okay, Darren.
Rose, it was really fun to get to do some combat, and also like the learning things about the character was a lot of fun. Thorn, we didn't take a break, so I need to use the restrooms.
I am so sorry. We had gotten into combat and then all this shit, so I'm sorry. If you need to go take a break, do a thing really quick.
Hi, we're going to take a break right before we quit. We'll be back after this deal. Frank, take it away. Okay, other Frank, thank you.
Really quick, before you head off, vote for character.
I'm going to say Frank.
Okay. All right. If you need to head off, please, by all means, or if you just want to go do your thing, go for it.
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
go
actually
with
going to
Darren
head
because
out
that was
because I
very
haven't gotten to eat either.
Oh my God, go!
Have a good
Bye.
night.
Love you, bye.
Sorry. We went right into everything. Okay, Thalia. Because I'm trying to remember order.
Okay, so Rose. For the first time since season 1, my character has been useful in combat.
You made Christmas trees.
The irony being, season 1 was the character that was not built for combat.
This is fair.
Every season since I've been built for combat.
And that had combat. That's fair.
Thorn. Fucking chaos, but also Rose. Fucking chaos.
Frank.
Frank, it's your turn.
Frank.
Just figure I'd check. So, Rose, it was nice stretching the Frankening, and it was nice getting out-franked and it not costing me a character sheet.
This is fair.
It's nice trying to balance and explore different history of a character and being able to like shove aside the emotional aspect of it and just go with the, oh, this happened, so this might happen again, and just hit it with the pure logic of, oh, okay, there's an old motherfucker in our room that, I've had bad experiences with. Just not here.
That's
kind of fun.
And the grand dame herself, Evelyn Olivia.
Rose, I'm working on that.
Evelyn?
I managed to throw in our major surprise. That was a surprise on me. I didn't realize we got that far yet.
Yep.
I was like, okay, the stupid dice will decide how this goes. Oh, well, there we go.
Stupid diced.
Thorn, we are such a fucking trauma dump. Oh my god.
Yeah, you are.
This is worse than Gabe and William at this point. Jeez.
Not wrong.
It's almost like I'm playing a Malkavian.
I mean, you are.
I think at this point you might be a Malkavian.
All right, everyone, who's your extra vote going to?
Darren.
Frank.
Honestly, it's between Bob and Frank.
I was going to say Thalia.
Can I decline the bonus experience? Because I don't think I did anything different than normal.
Okay, so I've got 2 for Frank, and then I've got 1 for pretty much everyone else. All right, yeah, I'll get 1 extra.
Yes.
Okay.
Somebody has to tell Darren.
So it's 4 for each.
No, 5.
5.
Got
Five.
it.
4 because you came.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
All right, guys, thank you so much. Do we have the thingies?
I don't know, but I've had 3
yes.
quarts of water. I'm dropping.
Oh, okay.
Bye.
Love you, bye.
Thanks, everyone. Thanks,
Okay,
everyone.
Give me a second.
Yeah.
Give me a second. It's on one of these tabs somewhere.
Okay, don't forget to check out our family and friends. They're all down there. They do the same content that we do. Do we have a thing for cast? I know we have socials, all that shit. So definitely check those out. So sorry, I'm like remembering how to do like 4 things at once. Poor Athalia's like, oh my god, things.
Really channeling your season 3 there, aren't you?
Yeah, pretty much, you're not wrong. So we thank you all for coming. We hope to see you guys later. Don't forget, again, for content. Yes. For content, for the family. Check us when we're doing other things, because I think we do other things, if I'm not
I
mistaken.
think we all do everything.
Yeah,
Except,
except for no, he just doesn't want to. He doesn't love us anymore.
right.
I know. And we hope to see you all next Saturday.
I will not be here next Saturday. I have to close.
Okay, most of us will see you all next Saturday, because apparently Thalia doesn't love us anymore.
She's still going to be hungover next week.
This is true.
We can't be mad
We're not.
because this is better than the last job. that
This
didn't
is
give
not
me
wrong.
Saturdays.
This is true. See you guys all later. Bye.